shit, I got more.
Oh!
Hello! Welcome back.
How is it going?
E. I'm in Japan!
You're so cute, Christy. I can't.
I'm so happy right now, you guys. I have like all this energy
Did
and
you
it's
re-dye
morning.
your hair? I'm very curious.
Before I left, yeah.
Okay, because it looks very vibrant today.
Yeah.
I love
Hell
it.
yeah.
I like the
It's so hard to
ombre.
see. Thank y'all. It's hard to see the ombre in this, like, I have like heavy contrast on my shit right now, but yeah.
I like it.
Thank you. Derek watched me dye my hair last week before I left.
Yep.
We were in call, and I'm like, "You're coming with me. I'm gonna dye my hair." Good times. Good times.
Get in, bitch. We're going shopping.
All right, let's do our usual big shout outs to our sponsors and supporters of the stream. First up, big shout out to our spectacular sponsor, Little Dragon Core. Little Dragon Core is a Canadian-based dice company that supplies all kinds of cool tabletop gear like dice sets, dice trays, and you can go check out their Twitter at Little Dragon Co. 1 and stay updated on all their awesome products. And if you go to their website, littledragoncore.com, you can enter the new coupon code PROBONUS, PROBONUS, when you go to checkout and get 10% off your order. As usual, big thanks to Twitch, Streamlabs, Benny Sided Dice, and Team Ebzy. It's thanks to them that we get to do what we do. And schedule, Jamie.
Sorry, I was trying to type the little Dragon Core thing in the chat, but I didn't know what it was, so I typed about 3 different things before it worked.
Exclamation point, little dragon in the
Yeah.
Twitch chat, and it'll give you all the information you need if you missed what I just said and
Yeah.
weren't listening.
I figured it out after 3 tries.
Good job.
Alright, so the first schedule, we got Curse of Strahd on Sundays from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. On Mondays, we Met in the Tavern. I forgot to say live on Curse of Strahd. Live from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On Tuesdays, we got Tabletop Legends live from 7 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On Wednesdays, we got Waterdeep Resurface live from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On Thursdays, we have Delve and Dash live from 7 to 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by Mystic Hour with Christy Mystic Water live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. On Fridays, we have... Have you guys stopped being Storm King's Thunder yet?
We can't hear
Okay.
you.
There's still Storm King's Thunder live from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And on sometimes we have Shadowrun on the first Fridays of the month, depending on what's going on. Sometimes it's on other days of the month, but you know. On Saturdays, we have Dirty 20 live on select weeks from 5 to 9. Followed by Insight Check live at 9:30.
And not Insight Check anymore.
Oh shit, we gotta change that. Fuck. Fabled Whispers live at 9:30. I'm just reading a list, man. The list hasn't changed.
I love that.
Oh
me and
no,
Alex were just,
Crispy.
vibrate.
We
Can I
be
change
vibing over here.
I think I can change it.
Oh. No, we can't. Oh, fine. It was working, and then all of a sudden.
It's when she muted herself, but it unmute anymore.
Do you have to do push to talk, Chrissy?
Nope, I can't fix it. Rip.
I'm
Rip.
spilling crumbs all over myself.
Oh no!
I'm gonna go to
Have you
Japan
installed the drivers?
and fight that webcam. I'm a Tyler. I'm 26 years old and I'm still
Oh, hello.
That's a It's switching. It doesn't like it.
What is it doing?
You're like lagging. Like that was so weird.
It switched from one webcam to the other.
It was switching from my main webcam on the laptop to this one, and it just wasn't working. It was having a meltdown. Can you hear
I
me
loved
now?
it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Jesus Christ! I was saying we have one episode left of Storm King's Thunder, episode 101. It happens when I get back from Japan. Ugh. Hi.
Ah!
Indeed.
I'm having a. My computer is like turning.
Oh, okay. We're great.
We're having lots of technical
Um,
difficulties.
My life is a technical difficulty.
It's normal for this
Mood.
show.
Mood.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
So-
done being a birthday girl.
No,
Yeah,
you
birthday
are
girl.
always a
your
birthday
birthday
girl in
week.
my heart.
Ah!
Okay.
Okay.
I think I fixed it.
Okay.
We can hear you, so that's good.
Yay.
Yeah.
Prissy.
Okay. I'm back. Just don't touch all the wires. I'm just.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, last time on Fabled Whispers.
That's our name.
Yes. We began our adventure with two travelers from far away, Seraph and Iris, and two travelers that are from here, but one quite new, Nyx and Yeissal. And they had a bit of a rough first meeting with suspicions of Nyx and Yeissal's intentions as they emerged from the woods just out of the blue. But you decided to set aside that suspicion and
Can you turn on TV just a little bit? Apparently it's picking up very, very slightly.
you traveled together to Gladerin, where you got in an inn and had more technical difficulties. Oh yeah, before that, on the way, you met some kids that were, stealing things from people, but they didn't steal from you because you guys gave them things. And you went to a bathhouse in Gladerin?
I stole a lot of candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still can't.
I stole one candle.
Yeah.
I stole 4.
Yeah. And, after a night at the inn, you had a really quick run to a library where you had time to read one chapter before rushing back to get on an airship to Drifthorn. And you had just gotten on the airship and lifted off when we stopped last time. So, I believe 3 of you went out on the deck as the airship is rising higher and higher.
Yes.
And you realize that there aren't any crew members still on deck. They've all gone inside, and kind of quickly becomes apparent why. As you get higher and higher, it gets intensely cold, and the wind picks up.
Going
And
back
you can
downstairs.
feel
Yep,
it
go right back inside.
right into the bone. You know, the cold. You see, so there's the deck, right? And then the captain's quarters is, this little hut thing on. And then on top of that is the bridge, which is this enclosed area with lots of windows. And you see the captain standing behind the wheel. And he's kind of like grinning at you as you're rushing to get inside.
A little warning would have been nice, but it's okay.
Well, he can't hear you because he's inside.
Oh,
But you can get back into the captain's quarters. Way more comfortable temperature inside. And you can still see through the windows outside as Anchor Island disappears below you. And you're on your way in an open sky. Sucks!
Sucks.
almost the whole time I am just looking out the window like in amazement of what's happening right now. Seraph's never been on a flying ship before, so it's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Are the windows low enough for me to look out too, or do I need to find a box?
There are some stools in the room, but the windows go pretty low down because the captain is a halfling.
Perfect.
So
Aw.
If Nyx needs help, I will pick him. I'll pick him up and hold him up either on my shoulders, or if there's a windowsill, I'll put him there.
Perfect.
I'll be able to help him see if he wants.
I'm the same. I'm staring in amazement at what's happening right now.
it's it's a pretty cool feeling to just see sky above and below. The captain's quarters are comfortable. There's a little table with 5 stools. There's a desk and a chair, and there's also the bed, but I'm figuring you won't get on that. Unless you do. I mean, it's right there.
Nyx just jumps up and down on the bed to see out the window.
Are there any trap doors or secret compartments?
You can make an investigation check.
That's a natural 20. 23.
There are no secret doors or trap doors. There's the 2 normal doors. One that leads outside and one that leads somewhere else.
I love that I totally wasted that natural 20. Damn it. Oh. Oh, now that we're on the boat, I'm gonna...
No.
No.
You don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeissal and Sierra knows.
I didn't say what I was doing yet.
Yeissal already is looking at you.
no.
That mom energy.
I love it. Oh,
I know what
so
he's about to
good.
do.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm doing on the boat.
You're not
right now.
doing it. You're not doing it.
Here's what I'm doing on the boat.
The
Here's what
moment
I'm
he
doing.
pulls it out, Yeissal takes it.
So what I'm gonna attempt to do,
Context.
what I'm gonna attempt to do is I'm gonna take my one candle out,
Oh, there we go.
and then I'm gonna like slice the wax
Oh.
as much as I can. Like I'm gonna leave like a little cube around the wick or whatever, and I'm gonna gently like slice the wax down to the bottom, so I have like a cube of wick, and then all the like I'm hoping 4 pieces of candle that I can just throw in my backpack.
Yeah.
So that's probably gonna get stopped as I try to cut the wick.
Yeissal will walk over. So tired. Hold on. Nyx, what are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to cut the wick out of the candle.
Do not light it on here, okay?
I didn't plan on it. Yet. Until it's done.
Do not light it on the ship, okay? We do not want to cause any mischief on here.
To be fair, you told me I could light it on
know.
the ship before we
But-
got on the ship.
Didn't you felt that wind pressure out there?
Charge complete.
What wind pressure? I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I think if he's careful, he'll be fine.
Also, if it's so windy outside, it'll blow out the candle.
And it would just be a waste.
But no, I'm not gonna light it. I'm just going to cut it out, if I can.
I mean, I'm sure they have candles or lanterns or something on here for the nighttime. So as long as you're just careful, I'm sure it'd be fine for you to light a candle.
One candle.
Lantern candle.
Just one, Nyx.
But I don't want to light anything right now. Right now I'm just cutting out wicks. I don't know why everybody's so worried about me lighting a candle.
I'm not. I'm just curious what you're doing with it.
Yeissal will just go back to sit on the stool and just crosses her legs and watch. Carry on then.
Alright, I'm just gonna make a sleight of hand check just to see if I can like manage to not cut the wick. Just real quick. Oh, that's perfect. 30-20.
Yeah. The wick is undamaged.
I'm doing this with all the candles right now.
Would you like some help?
Sure, that'll make things go by faster.
I'll help him cut these wicks out of these candles and just copy what he's doing.
Okay.
He cuts all of his wicks. That monster.
I am pretty good with a blade, okay?
He's probably
don't-
way
I don't-
better than I am, honestly.
You can make a dexterity check.
Just a normal dexterity check.
You can do sleight of hand. Because he did it without,
Okay.
asking if that was
Well, I
what
figured,
was supposed to be
you're
used.
trying to be slight, like you're just, I don't know, I was just guessing. You can yell at me if you want.
It's an 18.
No wicks are damaged in this project.
There you go. I'll hand you the wicks back.
Perfect.
Did you want to do something with the candle pieces?
Oh, I'm keeping those too. Can I have those?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna melt them down later. Apparently not now, because...
Apparently not now.
I mean, if you're gonna melt them down, you're probably gonna need a bigger flame than just simple candle wick. So yeah, it's probably not that good of an idea to make that big of a fire
I
on
also probably have to find
airship.
like a metal bowl or something.
Yeah, probably something to keep the melted wax in would be smart also.
Yes.
Or you're gonna just get it everywhere, and it's gonna make a mess.
Just melt it all onto the floor. I see nothing wrong with this.
Are we in
Then
the
it's-
captain's quarters right now?
Yeah,
Can I look around for like papers and stuff?
sure.
Look around. I'm being nosy.
Is there like a metal bowl in here by any chance?
Oh no.
No.
Damn it! I was hoping he left some like dishes or something in here from eating.
Well, there's the desk, and you can find, like ledgers.
Boring. What are they transporting? Does it say?
Ore
Oh,
and wood
okay.
and some stone.
So just basic resources.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I find a blank piece of paper?
Yep.
I'm going to draw some clouds and look out the
Okay.
window and draw.
You're not high enough yet to be like above clouds or anything, but you can see them, up there.
Cool. I will just doodle. Maybe doodle a little bit on the ledgers if I run out of space.
Beautiful.
I
It's
forget.
great.
How long is this flight supposed to last?
18 hours, I believe.
18 hours.
Mhm.
Yes.
Alrighty. But we'll be getting there right probably when we need to find an inn.
$18. So I need to figure out how I'm going to spend 18 hours. So I'm going to take the blanket off the bed. And I'm going to
Okay.
prop up two of the stools. Or actually, I'm going to prop up all 4 of the stools. I'm going to make a blanket for it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the pillows off the bed and bring them into the blanket fort. And that's where I am for the remainder. I'm just playing in my blanket fort.
Yeissal will just sit there and read.
I'm just going to sit at the captain's desk and pretend I'm captain.
Hmm. I don't know what Seraph would be doing. He would definitely get bored at some point. Probably play pan flute a little bit.
If Nyx hears you playing your pan flute, Nyx is also going to start playing his pan flute.
Oh god.
I'm not doing it in the captain's quarters, so of course you're gonna hear me.
But he's staying inside of his fort.
Once I hear him do that, I'll be like, can I come in next?
Of course, anybody's welcome into my tent.
I will move in. I'm sure this is a little bit small for
Really
me.
tight
Yeah.
squeeze, but
So, how long have you been playing the pan flute?
About as long as I've been remembering things. So a year.
Oh, well, that's cool. I've been playing for most of my life, actually.
That's a lot longer than me, I think.
Uh,
Not that I think you look old or anything. I didn't mean anything like that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean
You're-
to.
I mean, he
You're
is
not-
older than me.
You're fine. Yeah, I am
He's so
old.
old.
I am pretty old.
Don't look all that old. I don't
He's
think.
pretty
Not
old.
that old, but definitely older than you.
Probably.
And blue. I'm not sure about Yeissal.
Do I hear them talking?
no, I
Just
mean,
on the
yeah,
Probably,
you're
yeah.
all in the same room,
Yes.
and it's not that big, so
And
What
we're not
were you
whispering.
saying?
Yeah, we're just
What were
talking
you
under the
saying?
blanket.
I am old. I don't know if I'm older than you, but I said I was older than both Blue and Nyx.
Oh, Yeissal don't say nothing.
Mhm.
A lady does not reveal her age.
See if you can follow along, and I'll just play like a few notes and see if he can follow.
I'm gonna follow as best as I can.
Cool. We can make like a small band or something.
A pan flute band.
Yes.
It'd be wonderful. Does Iris know how to play the pan flute? Let's go ask her.
I
Oh, what?
I don't
How can
remember.
you hear us?
The blankets don't have very good soundproofing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We
they're
have
in
to
the same-
whisper. They can hear us.
Does it matter if they can hear us?
Not really, but I think it would be funnier if we just kept it between us.
Kept what between us? They've heard everything we've said so far.
It's okay.
Yeissal just
Okay.
having fun.
I'm pretending I don't hear her. Because I'm in
Maybe.
the tent.
Mm.
Would you like to join us? There's not much more room in here, but we can make room.
No, I'm fine where I'm at. Thank you.
I forget, do you play an instrument?
Yes,
Is it a
What-
pan flute?
it is a flute. One of them is.
Would you like to join us in our musical performances?
In our
How
Flute
good are
and
band?
they?
two pan flutes?
How good are they playing?
They can make performance checks.
I'm pretty good at drums. I'm just saying.
I rolled pretty bad, but I have a +5 in charisma.
I rolled pretty well.
12.
22.
So Seraph shows his years of practice. I mean, Nyx isn't bad. He follows along, and it's nice.
I'm just tripping up because I don't know what he's playing, and I'm trying to play what he's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's leading.
What does it sound like? Is it a happy tune?
Yeah, more than likely it's a happy tune.
It's the bumblebee.
Very bouncy.
It's the bumblebee on a pan flute.
Listen,
Oh, that would be hilarious.
uh, Yeissal is just say, that's you play actually quite nice. And she'll go back to reading and writing.
Well,
I
thank
would
you.
like to
That's
start
very nice.
to do like on the captain's desk, try to do some drum beats. I'm gonna roll. Okay, it's not bad. It's a 14.
Yeah, so, with the captain's desk, you somehow managed to make a nice, drum line along with the pan flute playing.
And that's it. Our adventuring party becomes
We're
We're a-
bad.
a band.
It was destined to be. We're just a band now.
Yeah. That's the end of the campaign. We're
Okay.
just gonna go to inns and play music.
I mean, look, there's a lot of shit that can happen on a tour, so
You're
we
not
could
wrong.
play that.
You're not wrong.
Once I hear her start playing the drums, come on, Yeissal, join us. We're all playing something.
You could
I
be the
used-
lead flutist.
I usually the flute is not my very strong.
Well, then what is your strongest?
Well, I'm more elegant with the dancing bells.
I was just going to say, you didn't actually show us your dance. You said you would show us once we got the glather in, but then you didn't. So like now we're here.
And
we
you
got
have
the
music.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
come
will
out of the
poke my head
blanket.
out. I agree.
He pokes his head
Show
out.
off
And
your
I poke my head
dance.
out right below him.
Come on,
Dance,
we'll
dance,
play
dance.
you some music. You dance with your
Yeah.
with your bells. Come on.
Do it.
Is the captain here or is he still?
No.
No, it's just us in this room.
Okay.
I'm pretending to be the captain with the drum.
She just closes her book. Do you want the full thing or just a little bit?
Hell yeah, give
The
us
full
the full
thing.
thing.
Oh dear. Okay.
Can kind of
Natural
like
20 to do
push
the drums. Natural 20 to do the drums with her.
So
push
Is
the
there-
table to the side a bit for
Mhm,
some
mhm.
space.
is there a place where I can just discreetly change into my dancing clothes?
There's a tent in the middle of the room.
Oh.
I can't fit in
Also,
there.
boys, get out of the tent. Let her go in there and change.
Okay. Get
It
out of
would
the tent.
probably be better for, you
Actually, you
know,
all stay in the
Iris
tent.
to just avert her eyes and you could go into the bed. I think there's like
True.
a smaller sort of like hallway space that's not really a hallway because it's not big enough between the bedroom and the like table part. So
Do that.
All right, Nyx, let's get back in here and let's
If
give her
you
some
Now,
proper
go-
shoot, shoot, shoot.
I'm so
if you
confused.
go into the
Alright.
corner in the bedroom, there will be like a point where you can't see them and they can't see you.
Okay. All right.
Just let us know when you're ready, and we'll come back out.
You
All
better
right, I'll
not be
go-
dancing without us seeing it.
I
There's-
agree. Actually, don't do that. That'd be rude.
I won't do that. Yeissal will go into the corner, make sure no one can see her.
Yes. And Iris is just drumming real good on that desk.
Yeah, she making
Let
sure
me
Iris.
floor, bitch.
She making sure Iris don't turn around. Nothing. Make sure it's like a big.
She probably is attempting to look because
Yeah, but you're like in her
The corner.
blind
Okay.
spot, so.
All right. She'll quickly change, like very fast. You just hear like a ruffling of like clothes, real quick, and then you do hear literally quick change.
Yeah.
You do hear like a little bit of bells as she comes back out. You can look now.
I'll come back out of the tent.
Yeah, we're doing the thing again.
So instead of her normal attire, she's wearing a very a white bodice that goes high around the collar and just form fits around her waist. Her sleeves are very long, and at the very hem of it, it obscures her hand, which is a silk blue. And on the back of her attire is like a little dragon that's stitched in blue. The skirt itself is hemmed all the way up, showing her thighs. And it kind of splits down the middle of her legs, and around her ankles, you see at least 10 bells, an anklet of 10 bells. They look kind of heavy, almost look like weights. On 10 bells on each, and she has like jewels that goes around her head, very like sparkly. I wasn't expecting to put this on very soon.
It's so pretty.
Yes, you look very beautiful in it.
Thank you. Well, she gets closer to like where it's more room, so she's not like getting in anybody's space. and she'll stand on one leg and lift the other very high where you hear the bell. And she just looks. Play anything. I can dance to anything.
I continue my
Sure.
awesome drumming.
Yeah, she
Yes,
already
well,
120.
I will try and go along with whatever Blue is playing with the pan flute as much as I can. I don't know how well it mixes, but
Roll that 20 and it'll be perfect.
And then I'll try to make a melody that is like the bass, but with a pan flute, like just a deeper.
Do the harmony.
Yeah.
Do the
yeah.
harmony.
With my pan flute.
Yeah.
16
Alright.
for me.
15 for me.
I mean, that's well above average.
Alright. So the moment the music starts, she'll put her head down, and she's more so like her steps are very flowy and delicate, but when she moves her feet, you hear the bells that are actually going in rhythm with Iris's drums. And what I rolled was an 18 plus 6. So that's like and she's just going along, and you don't really see her hands, but the more she turns and twirls, you see that the sleeves are meant to accentuate her movements. And she gets a little, her movements first started off as very soft and delicate, and then it becomes more powerful as her footsteps become more heavy and the bells echo more. As you play along, she does a lot of kicks and a lot of bending backwards, very agile looking. And she finishes with one tap, and then she returns back to the pose that she began with.
Once she's done, I'll give her. Yeah, start clapping.
She bows. You guys played actually really good. It was an honor dancing for you and with you.
This is so pretty.
It was very entertaining. That was awesome. Thank you for showing us.
Yes, it was very fun.
Now, excuse me, I will have to remove these clothes.
Right. I will pull. Yeah, I'll pull Nyx back into the tent.
And Yeissal will go back into like that little corner and make sure.
Yeah.
Quick change.
You like spin around real fast like The Sims, so just take it.
Jump down.
And then she's dressed back in her white leather coat and stuff. She comes. I haven't danced in a while, so it was actually very nice.
You should do it more. It was you were very good at it.
I just haven't had the time actually. But thank you.
I mean, there's always
you.
time to do things that you love doing.
That's
You just have to
true.
make time for it.
Yeissal,
Yes.
do you think I'm cool now?
Yes, I think you're an excellent.
Hell
singer.
yeah!
And she'll
Okay,
go
I'm
back
happy.
to sit down and read.
So, around noon, there's a knock on the door, not the one that leads outside, but the other door, which you haven't checked where it leads.
Mm-mm.
And the captain pokes his head in. Hey, so there's some lunch down in the mess hall now if you want to join.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I think that would be lovely.
I would love to.
I'm very hungry. Sounds good.
Follow me. And he opens the door wider, and you see there's just like this small space, one set of stairs that goes up and one that goes down. And he leads you down. And there's this narrow hallway, goes to one of the doors and opens it, and it's little dining room, or well, not so little, because currently there's like 19 other people in there already seated. And then there's like at a long table, and then there's another table that's like, captain and his honored guest. So he leads you to that table, and you see there's basically just some dried meats and bread and cheeses and some dried fruit. So just a simple meal.
So, Captain, how long you've been flying your ship? I'm assuming this is your ship, right? Like you own it.
Yes, the Reliable is mine. I've been captain of it for 25 years now.
Wow.
It's a very long time.
Yes, well, it's relative, right? Depending on the age you're at.
I mean, it's longer than I've been alive, so like.
Yeah, I'm pretty old.
Does he look old? I forget what. I forget what race.
He's
He's a halfling. Right?
halfling.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's got a big bushy beard.
Has anyone ever fallen off?
Yeah, it's happened.
Did they survive?
Well, some of them did. There were a few unfortunate incidents where a couple didn't make it. The winds get strong, and sometimes we have to be out on deck during flight, and
Well,
but
I wanted to be on the
security.
deck before, but now I really don't.
Yes, it was quite cold out there.
Yes. When we're out like this and not by an island, it gets really cold. And you hear the other crew members are talking to each other, and you hear two particularly loud voices that seem to be arguing, but not really. It's playful arguing, and you see it's a female gnome and a male kobold. They're very rowdy.
Yeissal just watches them while she eats. They always argue like that, Captain.
Yeah, that's basically their shtick.
Are they married?
No, they're friends, I guess. They really hated each other at first. Now they're good. They're the best mechanics one can find. So
You have an interesting crew, Captain.
yeah, well, thank you. I think.
It was a compliment. So
Completely
Well, I can't
off
take
topic.
credit for their uniqueness, but yes.
Do you happen to have a metal bowl?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
What about in your kitchen area to prepare food?
A
Well,
pot?
I
Any
mean,
chance-
there's pots and pans, but we
Any
need those
chance we could
for
borrow
food.
one and use the stove or use the fire, whatever you use to cook?
You're a genius.
Thank you.
Sure, I guess. I mean, you have to ask the cook, but
And
That's
we'll
fair.
we'll clean up the pot or whatever we use also, of course.
yeah, like I said, you'll have to ask the cook.
I will eat faster.
Me too.
If you don't mind me asking, where exactly are you headed?
Well, I'm headed to Imperius Island.
Ah, that's far.
Yes, unfortunately.
I'm gonna have to warn you that most people aren't as kind as I am with the payment.
I figured that we would probably have to get
What's the
a little bit more
average
fun.
price for like ship like going from island to island? Or
Well,
is it more
there's-
expensive the farther we go?
Usual passenger ships take about 1 silver per mile, and
Oh,
other cargo ship captains that allow passengers usually take about at least a quarter, mostly half of that price. So there's about it's a bit over 360 miles between Gladderin and Drifthorn. So that would be 36 gold for passenger ships, and about usually half that if you find another captain that's not me, because
Yeah, I
makes
guess I
sense.
will have to find
Well,
some
we'll
way
take
that
some
I can.
jobs.
Yeah, to make some money.
I mean, if you're on a mission for the temples of Bahamut, maybe you could go to a temple in Drifthorn and ask for, I don't know, some compensation. I don't know how that works. I'm not.
Yeah, I can. I have some plans there.
Well, I hope your journey all the way to Imperius will have as much success as possible.
Thank you, and thank you for being so kind and generous.
Well, I know what it's like, to not have a lot of money. So
You're very sweet.
that
Alright.
you know,
When I
you
finish
eat.
eating, I will come on, Nyx. Hurry up.
All right, I just leave.
Next,
Go
do
into the
not
kitchen.
get into any trouble.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh wait, we probably need to go get the candles first.
They're in my backpack. I have it right here.
Oh, okay, perfect. I mean, I left my backpack in the room. You brought it with you?
I bring it with me everywhere.
Oh, okay. Always and prepared then. Let's go.
So the kitchen is adjacent to the dining room, and in the kitchen is a half-elf male, kind of like, tan skin, brown eyes, short, cropped black hair, and he's like chopping up big chunks of meat, probably preparing dinner for later in the day.
Push Nyx forward. Go ahead.
Hello.
Oh no.
Hey.
The captain told us to come in here and ask you. We wanted to see if we could use one of your metal pots
Okay.
and the stove.
And what are you going to do with those?
Melt down some wax.
Ew.
We'll clean it up.
Yeah, we'll clean the plan for
Do
you.
do you know how hard it is to get wax off of things? Like, I mean, I'm not like rich in pots and pans, you know what I have. You know,
Well, I assume it would be pretty
I
easy
need.
to get wax off of a pan if you heat up the pan and then just pour the wax out.
That is true.
Nope. I love that the two of you have no idea how wax
It
works.
does not work that way, guys.
Yes, it does. Shh.
We aren't candle makers.
I'm not a candle maker,
I-
but Christy knows how messy that is.
I would really prefer if you didn't. And you say, like, I mean, this kitchen is really, really small, and you three can barely fit in there together. And he's standing there with this, like, really big meat cleaver and just looking at you like, bitch, please, basically.
That's alright. When we get on the land, I'll just go buy a pot for 4 gold and then we'll do it at the inn.
There we go. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Once we leave, Nyx, also, did you think of, like, if you're trying to make a bigger candle, did you think about making a mold so it's molded into a certain design?
I don't really know how to do that at all, so I'm not really.
I'm sure if we find a candle maker, they might have some molds we could buy.
What if we just took all of our supplies to a candle maker and had them do it for us?
We could do that also, yes.
That would be so much easier.
What a
What were we thinking?
What a concept.
I mean, some of the fun is doing it yourself, though. You know.
But what if we ask him to add like 5 more wicks to the candle?
Well, we could just buy 5 more wicks and do it ourselves.
That's fair. I want to do it myself. I agree with you. I think the candle will feel much better if we do it ourselves.
I agree. Yes.
Alright, when we land, we'll try to find a candle maker to figure out how to make molds if they don't have them already.
Well, we might have to wait until the next morning because they might be closed by the time we land.
That's true. I also want to go to the library because I didn't really get to spend all that much time at the library like I wanted to.
I'm sure we could do that also.
Let's go to a bookstore.
Oh, a bookstore. That's right. I was told by the librarian to go to a bookstore so I could buy
Alex
the books.
gave you that, and you totally forgot.
Yes.
Yes, if you're wanting to take the books with you, you should probably. Bookstores would probably make more sense.
But honestly, if the lady wasn't at the library when I was there, like if she wasn't watching me read the book, I would have taken the book and just brought it back later. Probably.
That's considered stealing, though. I didn't think you
Not
liked
if I'm
stealing.
going to return it. It's just borrowing for an extended period of time.
That's what I do all the time, then.
God damn it.
You borrow things?
Of course. Borrowing is always the best.
You and me are going to be very good friends.
I
We're
think so.
just going to go to the library, borrow some books.
Well, I mean, sure.
Because I have the full intention to return whatever I take.
Mm-hmm. It just might take a few years.
Years? That's a long time.
A few months?
I was thinking like within the month, probably. I don't really know how far we're going either.
Did Yeissal tell us? She told us where we were going, right?
Yeah,
Like where
sure.
her
I
final
don't know where that
destination
is.
was?
Final
She
destination. What
said
is
that
it?
y'all were welcome to come along, but she's not expecting you guys to. She says you're welcome if you want to.
I mean, where we're going with Yeissal, Nyx, is pretty far away. So, if you're gonna borrow a book from somewhere, it's probably not gonna get back in time within a month. So that's why I was saying it might be like a year or so before you can bring it back.
Well, if it's going to be longer than a month, I don't want to borrow the book.
But then it's probably best we go to the bookstore then.
Probably. That's probably better.
Mm-hmm. You know, where I grew up, there was a big library
Really?
that you probably would have enjoyed quite a bit.
I hope to go there someday. If we stay friends that long. Hopefully.
I mean, I think we've made friends for life, Nyx.
That's wonderful. I give him a hug.
I will give him a little hug also, Yeis.
You're the first person to ever say we're friends for life.
Oh. Well,
Other than the people of my village, of course. But, you know, I mean, that's my village.
right, the kind of like family they have to.
Right.
Yeah, this is my choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Alright. We'll go back to the table.
heads low. Kicking rocks, you know. Wah, wah.
There's no rocks on this ship. Well,
It was
except in the
metaphorical.
cargo. You could go to the cargo and
Kick
put some rocks. They're really big rocks, but you
don't
know,
wanna
you can
kick
pick them.
Those are too heavy.
Yeissal just eyes them.
We caught the kitchen on fire.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah.
I'm just joking. Don't look at me like that, like you're trying to see into my soul.
Don't you think if the kitchen was on fire, there would have been a bigger commotion?
Exactly.
She still stares into your soul with those slitted pupils.
Behave yourself. Excuse me, Captain. And she'll like just gets up from the table and head back to the captain quarters.
I thought you were going to the kitchen.
No, she just heads back to the captain quarters.
And you know, you spend more time just finding ways to entertain yourselves.
Well, now that I know there's more rooms to explore behind this door, I'm totally exploring the whole boat.
I will follow him. Blue, you want to come?
Okay.
Sure.
I saw you want to come too?
To do what, dear?
We're looking at everything on the boat.
Come on, we gotta find a way to entertain ourselves. This is a long flight.
I really want to see the engine, or whatever it is down there.
Okay. Yeissal stands. Well,
Party goes to engine room. Catastrophic failure.
And it explodes. I didn't do anything, I swear.
Yeissal seems a little unsteady as she's walking. As long as we
Well,
don't go
there's-
outside.
No, like a real rocking of the ship, thankfully, but it's still like there are windows like everywhere, so you can just look out and see Guy, and it's kind of disconcerting.
Yeah, she doesn't look out the
Sometimes.
windows. She just keeps her eyes straight ahead. She doesn't
Like there was even a window in the dining room. Figure since this isn't actually like a ship that goes into the water, they just have windows everywhere. On the entire ship. But you go out exploring. You find at the same level as the dining room and kitchen, there are like rooms for the crew with bunk beds, and there are stairs leading down, and there is a big space with lots of crates, which is, the cargo bay. There's like this big door hatch thing where you saw them taking crates in when you were boarding the ship. It's closed, obviously.
That's wide open. All the cargo's falling out.
It's just.
Oops.
But you see some like crew members going about business as you're like walking through the ship. And from the cargo bay there are a few doors. One that leads into a hallway, which has just one door at the end of it. And as you open that, you reach the engine room.
This is where we wanted to be.
I never seen a ship this up close. Well, a sky ship.
I've
I
never
haven't
seen
either.
one in general.
This is definitely a lot better than the ships that are in the water, I have to say.
No, I won't say they're better, but it is quite amazing.
I don't like the ships in the water.
I prefer that than sky ships, actually.
They make these things for the water?
Yes, but the water ships tend to make you sick.
Oh.
Not all the time.
I
Only
don't
for
like
certain
those
people.
ships either.
Yeah, they're not good.
I don't want to be sick.
I love the water ships.
I do
Well,
as
Blue,
well.
of course you would.
I like water, but I don't really like ships.
Well, the ships on the sea, they're just more freeing. I say the ocean is way more beautiful.
I mean, I like this ship. This is a nice ship. I like it a lot.
I'm not saying it is not. It is a very beautiful ship.
Look, you can look out that window and everything is beautiful.
She's not looking at the window. Looking straight at you.
Looking out the window, you see the sail that goes out on the side of the ship, and you see like piping and gears and like things that control the tilt of the sails, and the engine, which is this big sort of metal thing with the pipes and stuff going out from it. And it's kind of glowing a bit.
Like magical?
Yeah.
That's what I was curious about.
So it looks like a combination of technology and magic.
Are the
And
people in here like controlling it?
they're not controlling it, but they're making sure that everything is working. And they have these tubes that like go straight up. And they got like flaps, but if they talk into them, you think they can talk to the captain up on the bridge.
Can I say hello?
No.
Oh,
It's
alright.
for only important things. This is the gnome speaking. She's wearing like these really big goggles. And she's holding like a wrench. And she paused and like screwing on a bolt tighter to talk to you.
Surely it won't be such a bad idea to just to say hello.
All
Won't
right,
cause
but
no problem.
just don't make any jokes about things being wrong down here, okay?
I would never.
Okay. And she goes back to fastening the bolt a bit.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, hello.
There's nothing wrong down here. We're just exploring, and I saw these tubes, and I wanted to say hello because they look cool.
Alright, well, be careful. Don't get in the way of any work. But
Yes, sir. Sorry.
no, it's fine.
Drop the flag.
Have fun. I mean, there's another tube where, like, his voice comes from.
Oh.
So, you're not speaking and getting, like, the voice from the same one.
Right. I dropped my flap so I don't speak anymore,
Yeah.
so I can stop distracting him.
Having fun next.
Very much. This is very fascinating.
Maybe you could bring the story back to your tribe.
Of course. That's the plan. And I start writing it down in my journal.
Right there in the engine room.
Yeah. I'll draw a little picture too.
Can I draw in your book too?
Sure.
I want to try to draw Nyx with a little happy face.
Okay. You do so.
So has Yeissal looked outside at all since we've been on the ship?
No.
Okay.
See, Seraph, he lets me look at his sketchbook, journal, diary thingy. Why don't you let me draw in yours?
Because mine is a little bit more personal to me.
Well, I can make it more personal. I can make it all pretty.
So I think I'll keep my journal to myself. Thank you. You've read it a few times already. There's no need to put pictures into it.
I hope she's not reading my journal and just drawing a picture of it.
I'm totally reading while I'm doodling.
I mean, on that page, it's just about the engine room. It's literally just a factual thing about the engine room.
Oh,
And
so
the
you're
boat.
like labeling it and stuff?
I'm just writing about, like... It's like an explanation of the whole boat in general. That it flies
boring.
through the sky. It's got windows everywhere. It's very fast. The engine is mechanical and magical at the same time, with lots of pipes and cranks and levers, with like sails popping out on the side. It's literally like just a description on this page.
What?
Oh no, it was just so weird to me. Like Chrissy's video, it just like it looked like it was her jacket, but then it was like back and it was just funny. Don't mind me, I'm on Benadryl.
Oh, okay. But also from the engine room is in a corner there's a staircase, like a really steep one that goes down.
I'm going down
Which
that
is-
staircase.
I will ask, where does the staircase go before we go down it?
Oh, it's for viewing the area
Ooh.
below the ship
Is it
to
glass?
watch out for any dangers or so that we don't run into things.
What kind of dangers will we face up here in the skies?
I
Oh,
instantly run
well,
down the stairs.
just flying creatures. But that's mostly closer to the islands, and also, making sure that we don't hit anything while we're above islands.
Okay.
Things like that. Yeah. And downstairs is indeed just a room made of glass.
That's awesome.
This is great.
Oh, fuck no.
The floor, glass. The walls,
Around.
glass.
Did
But
you look
they're
down there?
in this like metal beams holding the glass panes together.
If
It's
you
all you're
need
missing.
me,
You're missing a great view. You should come down here and check it out.
no, thank you. I'm gonna be returning back to the room. If you need me, I'll be there. Have fun.
When she leaves, I think she's afraid of heights.
I believe I noticed that too, actually.
I don't
I
think
didn't
she's looked
expect
out.
this to be all glass, honestly.
I didn't either. This was amazing.
I thought it was going to be just windows.
But yeah, when you look down, you can see the ocean.
Are there people in here?
There is one person.
Do you know a lot about this glass?
I mean, it's glass.
Is it like magical though, or is it still like breakable?
It's reinforced. It can, take quite a lot.
So can you
And
like
they
jump up on it?
they jump to demonstrate.
I start jumping. This is really
I
neat.
don't start jumping, but I am standing on it.
I'm very
Yeah.
I trust whatever I hear. So I like he says it's sturdy, it's perfect.
Still don't want to take the chance.
Wow. This is really cool. I'm just gonna write in my book reinforced glass floors. Exclamation point, smiley face.
Something to look into for your future home.
Mm-hmm.
Very good for privacy.
Yeah, I'll stay down in this room for a good 15-20 minutes, just looking out of the windows.
I think Nyx probably, I mean, he would go upstairs to like check in, but I feel like the rest of his time he would just be staying in this room because it's so cool.
And eventually, around 5, you see the sunset. And it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Like, you see it, like, Creste below. First the ship, and then you see how it, like, sinks into the ocean below.
Is the ocean eating it? I just say to whoever, if anybody's here, if not to the guy who's standing over there.
No.
Oh.
It just goes below. Like, there's the edge of the world, and then the sun goes down below the edge of the world.
I've
Yeah.
never seen it like this before. I've seen it on the land, so I figured it just hides behind some trees. But it looked like the water was eating it, so I was just curious.
Yeah, I mean, that does look that way, I guess, but it's that's not how it happens.
That's understandable. Thank you for answering me.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just gonna continue watching everything. I'll sleep down here too.
Oh, well, first there's, a shift change for the one in the room watching out, and he says, well, there's dinner now for half of the crew if you want
Oh
dinner.
yeah, sure, yeah. I'll go upstairs for dinner.
And the others that are in other places, so fetched by people for dinner.
Before dinner, I would go back to the room, captain's quarters, and if Yeissal's there, I will ask, are you afraid of heights? I haven't seen you look outside once since we've been on the ship, or since we've taken off.
I'm not afraid.
Is there another reason you don't want to look outside?
It's the sky. It's nothing else.
But it's a beautiful sight.
If you say so.
I mean, there's nothing wrong if you are afraid of heights. It's not something you gotta keep a secret. I was just curious.
Oh no. I mean, if you've seen one sky, you've seen them all, right?
I mean, the clouds always change, so I mean that's technically not true.
Well, I'm just not as fascinated with the sky as others.
Yeah, but you can go down to the very bottom, you can see out the bottom, and you can see straight down. You can see like the ocean down below and some of the land. Very interesting.
I'll look at that later.
I mean, if you wait too long, we're gonna be getting off the ship.
Well, when I have time, I'll go and look at it.
I'm gonna pull Blue over to the side while we're walking to get dinner. I'm gonna whisper to her, she's totally afraid of heights. Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
I love this angry face. You just felt all that anger and frustration.
Nope.
We can't hear you.
Hello?
Hello.
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 We hear you now, darling.
God damn it, what the heck?
I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I figured in our native tongue.
For dinner, there is stew with big chunks of meat, potatoes, and vegetables. And you're surprised at like how fresh like the vegetables are, considering it's the middle of winter.
Are these vegetables imports?
No, they're Submarine Island. One we're going to.
Oh.
They've
Very
got
fresh.
these big greenhouses.
Oh. I actually never been there. I guess I will have to take your word for that. Visit that when I get there.
I'm gonna jot that down in my book. Greenhouses? Question mark.
And she'll eat her food. Yeissal will also look over at Nyx. Nyx, darling, may I? And she just reach out her hand towards his little scarf thing to see if the snake will come out to her.
Oh yeah.
You see the snake poke its little head out, does the tongue thing to smell the air, and then slithers over onto your hand and arm. And the captain kind of like, oh, that's the snake.
Yeah, quite harmless.
And kind of like pushes the chair a bit further from the table.
Somebody cut off all of its family's heads and destroyed its den, and so we were trying to find them, and it's been staying with us, so it's safe.
Well, so you're sure it won't bite anyone?
Nah, they're pretty friendly.
Can I discern if it's a boy or a girl snake?
Make a nature check? What do you know about the anatomy of snakes?
We'll see.
No, you have no idea.
Alright. Oh, wow. That was bad. Ow! I forgot I have my stuff on Whisper. I was like, why is it doing
Yeah,
that?
well, I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm the one that needs to see.
Yeah, no one else sees my rolls, but Steve.
What you been whispering to Alex?
Naughty things.
Naughty things,
Oh.
you know.
Captain, are you wouldn't happen to be afraid of snakes, are you?
Well, I would say it's, valid fear. Considering
sure.
they can kill you if they bite you.
Well,
Well,
not
certain
all
snakes.
of them, just certain.
Yeah, well,
snakes.
that one is a venomous snake.
Oh.
I didn't know.
They are
I
very
give-
friendly.
I give the snake a little kiss on the boot, like, mwah.
This snake is very polite. I've talked to it before.
Huh?
I've talked to it, and it's not gonna hurt anyone. Unless I assume it might hurt the person that cut off the heads of the snakes.
Hmm.
But it's gonna let me know if it sees that person before it does anything. So.
Okay, well, just make sure you keep hold of it and it doesn't slither around the ship,
No
and
worries.
you'll be fine.
It normally stays in my neck compartment thingy. I don't really know what to call this.
I'm going to see if I can give
Your
The snake
turtleneck.
Yes, my turtleneck.
like a little piece of the beef so we can munch on it. If it can. We don't have any
Snake
mice.
takes the food and swallows it whole.
Oh. I think. What color is it again?
The brown and black, but when the light hits it, there's like a bronze sheen.
I think
And
we
you
should give
notice
this a name.
now, by the way, as it's gotten dark, that there are lanterns all over the ship, and they light automatically when it gets dark.
Ooh.
So they're magical lanterns.
The technology of this ship is amazing, I will say.
Yeah, she's pretty old, but she's still pretty magical.
I'm just curious, Captain. Is the ship does it run off machinery, or is it magic that keeps it in the air?
Oh, it's magic.
Just magic?
Just what I thought.
But, I mean, there's machinery to control the parts, and, there are, like, instruments telling us where we are in the air, because as you can see, there's real landmarks, obviously, since we're in the air. So we got instruments telling us where we are, and we have to control the height of the ship and all of that.
This is quite interesting indeed.
Yes, I've heard in other places in the world there are the trap air elementals and have them power the ships, but we don't do that here. It feels disrespectful. It's just
Very
very
disrespectful.
strong enchantments.
I'm glad you don't do that. That is definitely, I think, something that is wrong to do.
Yeah. I mean, especially with our proximity to the plane of air, that would be kind of, well, awkward.
Pretty shitty to do.
How much longer do we have on the boat?
$8 hours?
So we'll be getting to the land in like the middle of the night.
Yeah, like 2 a.m.
Well then. Yeissal will finish eating her dinner and will return back to the quarters with the snake that she is going to call Jasper.
No.
That's cute.
I hug Yeissal's leg before she leaves.
What's the matter, Nyx?
Just be safe. I'm not going to be coming up to the room. I'm going to stay down in that glass floor area because it's really neat. I might be able to see the stars.
Well, that is quite the sight.
Like over the water. The water ate the sun earlier. The guy told me that it didn't, but I really think that's what happened.
You believe the sun ate? You believe the water ate the sun?
Well, that's what it looked like. I've never seen it from this high up, and it looked like the sun just got, like, the sun hit the water. There was a lot of, like, light going across the water, and then all of the light just got eaten up.
You see a bare hint of a smile.
Yeah, Sarah's trying not to laugh.
Yeah, she's trying not to laugh. But, well, that is a very creative outlook. But that is not what happened. But if you would like to continue that, I think that is a very cute idea. It's not
Pretty
what
cute.
happened.
How is that not what happened? That's exactly what it looked like happened.
That's totally what happened.
We'll see in a few hours whether or not the sun comes back.
Okay. When the sun comes back, that means the ocean
It
did not
vomited
eat
it out.
Oh.
Maybe. Or maybe
Or
it
it could
came out
be-
the other end of the water.
Oh, I pooped it out.
That's why it comes on the
That's
other
even
side!
better. Oh, that's a good one.
Because it eats it over there and then it poops it out
Yeah,
over there.
you're right. It doesn't puke it, it poops it.
Right. That's what
Right.
happens. I figured it out.
She looks between Iris and then just,
Seraph is just dying laughing.
well,
Iris doesn't believe this, but she loves the idea, so she's milking it.
Anyways,
I
once
like the
dinner's
idea that
over,
the ocean poops it out. That's pretty good.
once dinner's over, I just run back downstairs because I want to see if I see stars.
be careful.
Oh, I'll go with you.
Nyx.
I'm gonna go with Nyx.
Okay.
Alright, I grab your hand and I run.
I was actually gonna go back down there too.
Oh
Probably
my-
fall asleep.
I
going
grab
back.
both of your hands.
Let's go.
Yeissal, you
So
sure you don't want to join us?
I'm quite sure, thank you. Have fun.
Okay.
You go back down to the viewing area. There is a woman there now, looking out, even though it's dark outside, so can't really see that much. But you see like some moonlight reflected in the water, even though you can't see the moon from this angle. But you can see some stars that are low in the sky.
I will just lay down, like basically face down on the floor, so I can just stare out, and then I'll probably end up falling asleep.
I'm also probably gonna fall asleep, but I'm staring out sideways because I want to look
Mhm.
out and see as many stars as possible. So I'm like getting really
Yeah.
close to the ground and like trying to look out.
Yeah. I mean, see the ship part of it.
I'm going to use
part of
Seraph's
that-
back as a headrest and just lay back.
Aww. But you see stars, and without much light pollution around, you see a lot of them reaching all the way down to the water.
I'm gonna
Seraph,
write
if you
more in
fart,
my
I
book.
swear to God, I will kill you.
You can hear him. You can hear Seraph chuckle a little bit.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll regret it.
Nyx writes a little bit more in his book and then falls asleep.
Where's your book?
Probably in my backpack.
Damn it. I was hoping you fell asleep while you were writing in it.
Oh no, he's very conscious of his book when he's awake.
Fine.
You can go into my backpack. I'm sleeping on my side. I'm not sleeping on
What?
the backpack.
Oh, I thought you were using it like a pillow.
No, it's still on my back. I use it to prop me up. My arm is my pillow.
You're wearing your backpack while you sleep?
Yeah.
He's like a little kid.
I mean, to be fair, Sarah's sleeping like this. So
Yeah,
I
but
will-
you're not wearing your backpack.
true.
I
I'm
will
not.
look into his backpack. Because I'm
Okay.
bored. What do I roll?
There are lots of things in there.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 plus 2 sleight of hand.
There is a tinderbox, a mess kit, 10 torches.
Oh my god.
There's no more
Wait a
rations.
minute. If you have a mess kit, that means you got metal.
That's
Oh, true.
Wow. So I pulled that out. I'm like, look at the two of them. Put it back in.
I mean, how did I know you had that?
Oops. There's like a really crumpled up map because I just stuffed it into my backpack. That's about it.
Wait, when you say
No,
mat,
I
do
have
you
my
mean
book.
like a floor mat?
No, map.
Oh, mat.
one
Okay,
I've
I thought
been
you said
drawing.
mat. Okay, I thought you said mat. Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
My book and all of the pieces of the candles.
Where I'm going to find your book. I want to read it.
Okay.
Anything juicy in here? Or is it all very mundane like the ship one?
There's a page or two or three about when I first started adventuring, or not adventuring, but wandering.
Leaving your tribe?
Yeah, I mean there's stuff about like plants that I see, berries that I tasted and were completely awful, into like big X's on those.
God. Luckily you didn't die.
There's a couple pages of me getting kidnapped by goblins.
Oh no. Oh, that's why he doesn't like me calling him a goblin. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick.
Lots of things about the goblins being bad. And there's some stuff about torturing. There's a little tidbit about a black fiery wolf at the end of that on like the next page. And then it says that he disappeared after he got me out of the goblin camp. And then that basically picks up
his hand.
That picks up with meeting Yeissal, and then things he saw on the few days with Yeissal. And then you guys, there's pages on you guys too.
What does it say about me?
It says that you're blue.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You're pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's just little notes, I guess, about everyone.
No. Okay.
And then you get to like the skyship.
Okay.
Lots of things about
So
the skyship.
I put that back in his bag, and then I just hug Nyx because I'm like, oh, he was tortured, poor little guy, and I'm just going to cuddle him while he sleeps. Just kind of do the like pat.
Aww.
Nyx doesn't wake up because he's a very heavy sleeper.
Perfect.
My passive wisdom is a 15, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty
you
good.
know, she rolled above that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that's how I spend my night, and then I pass out. I kind of just like I'm sandwiched between the two of them, just using their bodies. Like, ooh, I'll cuddle up.
And poor Yeissal is all on her own. The captain order.
It is
It's the bed.
perfectly fine. Yeah.
That's probably
she
what
has
she
a snake.
prefers. She has the whole
Yeah.
bed to herself.
Well, I mean, yeah, the snake is there, but that falls asleep like immediately
Yeah.
because
Yeissal
it's
spends
not
some time
used
up.
being awake during the winter.
Oh, poor baby. She does spend some time up. Mainly just thinking of her mission and silently praying that she may get it done. And she has a little thing about falling asleep, but she eventually goes to sleep.
So, as all of you are sleeping, there's like, you know, the soft movement of the ship gliding through the sky. And then that movement abruptly stops. And probably Nyx will hear the voice of the woman that's watching, some other voices. I don't know if he fully awakes, but
Yeah.
there's
I mean,
a bit of a commotion.
Yeah, he would wake up. He would, especially with the stopping of the ship. I think he would notice the, you know.
Yeah. And you can hear, since you're right below the end room, like people talking loudly and being kind of like pissed off. Like, I swear I fixed it. It's not my fault. I fixed it before we left. And then the other voice. But you didn't fix it good enough, did you? I told you I'm a better mechanic than you. And then the other voice. If you're a better mechanic than me, then why didn't you notice that I didn't fix it good enough before we left, huh? And they just keep like bickering back and forth.
I write down in my book, mechanics are worried about being better than other mechanics, question mark.
Engineering is a tough field.
Did we wake up too?
Yeah, I'll wake you guys
And
up.
with all the shouting and everything, wake up. Just Nyx woke up first.
We're still in the air, right? We're not like
Yes.
docked somewhere.
No, you're still in the air.
Just stopped in place?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'll go out there. Excuse me, what's going on?
Well, we're apparently below the island instead of above it like we were supposed to be, because the instruments have a bit of a wrong reading and everything, and we gotta fix it before we keep moving so that we don't end up somewhere completely tits up. And but don't you worry, we'll have it fixed and we're in no danger. It's just, we gotta fix it
I want
first.
to run up to the deck, because I want to look up and
Yeah.
see the bottom of the island.
You run up there, and with the soft lantern light, you can see the bottom of the island. Like rock and dirt, tightly packed dirt, and like roots sticking out of it.
So
It's
neat.
pretty cool.
This is a new page in my book.
It's cold out there, but it seems that being below the island gives some shelter from the winds. There's some kind of magic that's, keeping it from being as cold and windy as it is out in the open air.
How long do you think it's gonna take to get this fixed?
Oh, well, it shouldn't be more than maybe an hour.
Anything I can do to help?
Nah. Just
Okay.
maybe, go to the captain's quarters, stay in there, keep out of our way. No offense.
Were we in your way down there in the viewing area?
Well, I mean, I guess not our way, but got the watch down there, and she maybe wants to be alone for a while. I don't know. To watch things, because below the islands is more dangerous than out in the open air because creatures actually live there. Yep.
I will yell down to Blue. Maybe we should go back up to the captain's quarters, Blue.
Okay.
And I'll go back up there.
I think Yeissal is still. Did she feel that all that like corrupt movement or something? Like, was it enough to wake her up?
I mean, considering you're scared of heights, you probably wouldn't be sleeping
Probably.
too great.
Yeah. You'd probably wake up.
Yeah, she's up, but she's like in the bed and just like wrapped with a blanket.
And you heard me like run in, close the door, and then go to the other door, open that door, and run out that door.
Once I get up there, I'll explain. Apparently some of their instruments that track where the ship is has malfunctioned, and we are underneath the island currently.
Wait, what?
We are
You said a
underneath.
malfunction?
Yes, they're fixing it right now, but we're underneath the island instead of on top of it right now. I'll say you can look out the window probably and see the bottom maybe.
You
It's
said
going to
you
be
said
fine.
it's malfunctioning? Like,
Apparently, but they said they can fix it within the hour. Don't worry, it's going
I'm
to be
not
fine.
worried. Thank you.
It looks like you're kind of worrying. That's why I'm saying don't worry, but
No, I was just startled. I was sleeping.
well, I'm gonna go out and follow Nyx to look at the bottom of the mountain or island also.
Yep. Rocky, dirt, roots. But you, since you have dark vision and you can see a little bit better, see that there are like little like caverns almost like in pieces of the
How far away are
rock.
we from the bottom of this? Are we like really close? Like
Like
we
100
almost.
feet.
Okay, so we almost hit it, basically.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well then.
You think the captain would see that, you know?
He doesn't have dark vision, and it's like pitch black all around the ship, and then there's just like the soft lantern lights on the ship itself.
I guess that's fair.
So this is like Titanic with the iceberg.
I was just about to say that. So it's basically Titanic, except we ran into a whole island and not just an
Right.
iceberg.
So the
But you didn't.
True.
so how they're flying is like, it's like they have like a GPS type of thing where they
Yeah, basically.
so he's
And the GPS is broken.
yikes.
Basically, their altitude and stuff like
Yeah.
that is just messed up.
Yes.
Well then.
Do I
He
see
sounds
anything
like
moving?
it.
Like, does any creatures seem like they have noticed the ship?
Oh god.
Make a perception check.
I completely forgot I didn't have dark vision.
Yeah.
So you just
You
run
don't
up there and be like,
But
darkness.
I didn't forget that you don't have dark vision.
Because Noah had dark vision, so I'm just so used to it, you know?
Okay, who doesn't have dark vision?
I don't.
Also,
Iris doesn't.
Iris
I
doesn't
don't-
either.
I don't think I do.
Oh wow, I was so thinking we all had dark vision.
No.
Oh, we're
yeah.
not
This
all
makes
elves
it
no
more
more.
fun for me.
I get cool other options that I can do.
Perception, that is a 6.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Yep, figured.
Do I see him looking for things?
Yeah,
Can I look for things too, even though I can't see?
sure.
$18.
It's not at disadvantage, is it?
Oh, is it disadvantage?
Well, I mean, if you're trying to look beyond the like lamplight, but you can't even do that because it's pitch black,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
and
just
you
looking
just
what I can
basically
see.
see the shape of the island, but no actual details. But you notice in the corner of your eye, in the lantern light, fluttering movement, and then more movement.
I tap Seraph and I point. I'm like, no!
Huh?
And you see flying towards you guys
Oh god.
these let me pull up a description of them. So I keep forgetting what they look like.
It's bats, it's fine, we're fine.
Well, I mean, if we have to do combat, we're
It
gonna be.
looks like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh,
That's
no!
not.
Wait,
That's
what?
creepy.
Said an
No, I hate
oversized
these
mosquito.
things. No.
Oversized
They're
mosquito.
heading right for you.
Oh no!
Oh, don't get your blood
And
sucked.
we're gonna roll initiative.
Well,
Oh,
looks like we're
no.
fighting without Yeissal.
I mean, where's Iris?
With you,
Yeah.
Saul.
Well, yeah, but Yeissal won't come out onto the deck is what I'm getting.
True.
We got this, Nyx.
Yeah, man. You know what it is.
God damn it. I rolled a natural 20. So it's 22 initiative for Iris.
I rolled a natural 20 also.
Hell yeah, cousin!
That's a 6 for
So-
Yeissal.
What's the total for Sarah?
23.
First fight
Yes.
of the campaign.
Nyx and Seraph die.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's fucking go.
How many of these things have we noticed that's coming towards us?
2, right?
6.
6?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, we're just running back inside.
I was gonna find if it was 2, but it's 6.
So what did Nyx get?
A 16.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll for. Well, okay.
Good thing I took none of my damage spells today. I have cantrips.
Yeah, that's level 1 stuff. And what's their dex? Okay, got 10. Because there are people in, the on the bridge and everything that see this happening too.
Are
So
there
maybe
people
they'll
on
help?
on the deck with us, or is it just me and Nyx out there right now?
It's just you and Nyx right now.
Gotcha.
But there's like a balcony outside of the bridge.
Mhm.
So you think people could go onto the balcony and,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just saying, guys. If you get out of the encounter and survive, you still get the XP.
But this is an experience, not an experience tracking. It's a milestone
Damn
tracking.
it.
So, but Seraph goes first.
Okay. How far am I away from the door?
I don't know how far did you go on to deck.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have went super far. It depends how far Nyx would have went, because he would have went up to Nyx.
I can't lie, my character is really dumb, so I probably would have went
Not though.
in the middle of the deck, wherever
Okay.
that
Oh.
is.
And how
Okay,
far away is that away
So,
from the door?
Because I feel like in the middle I'd be able to see way more than right next to a wall.
Yeah. So you are about 40 feet from the door.
Oh God.
Can't.
Okay. All right. I want to pick up Nyx. I know there's gonna be a half movement to carry him,
Yeah.
but I want to carry him towards the door, and then I'm just
Okay.
gonna toss him.
No.
Toss him towards the door.
Charging battery.
Go yourself.
I
Make
want
an
to toss him.
Action
Well,
dash.
Just in case, I want to get him out of there.
Okay. Make a strength check, I guess.
Tosses me over the side of the boat.
Yeet.
Be gone.
Well, that is a 17 minus 1, so 16.
Okay, so
Oh.
you toss him, I'd say, like 15 feet.
Did I take my action to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Toss him towards the door. I'm just gonna, take out a dagger and I'm gonna throw a dagger at one of them.
But you already used your action.
Right, yeah, never mind. I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm thinking.
So then it is Iris.
Iris, am I in the captain's quarters with Yeissal?
Yes.
Do I hear anything?
A thud
Yes.
on the ground as I land on my ass.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I will make my way to the deck.
You open the door and you see the bat-like creatures heading towards Seraph, who has tossed Nyx towards the door. Well, closer to it.
How big are these things? Or how far are they from me? Rather, sorry.
There are like 70 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna chaos bolt. Why not?
Okay. Classic move.
That's Chloe's
Classic
daughter.
move.
That's
That's
Chloe's
right.
daughter. Let's get it.
Yeet. Da. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that is 6 and 4. So that is what type of damage are you? It's all force damage.
Well, you definitely killed the shit out of one of these. It just kind of does this little and falls down on the deck, annihilated in like a puddle of blood.
Okay, and I'm going to use my tempestuous magic, so I can use a bonus action on my turn to cause whirling gusts of elemental air to briefly surround me immediately or before or after you cast a first level spell, and I can fly 10 feet. So I'm going to fly 10 feet back into the room.
Okay. Whoosh!
Fuck no!
Then it is
That's my turn.
the creature's turn. So since Seraph tossed Nyx further away, you're all gonna go for Seraph.
Yep.
Oh no.
15.
That hits.
Oh no. He's going to die.
24.
Oh,
He's going
yes,
to
that
die.
hits.
Seraph's dead.
7.
Sarah, that misses.
There's dead.
Jesus, why am I rolling good? 23.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and then the last one's an 8. So 3 of them hit.
Mm-hmm.
Level
Don't
1.
sweaty, guys. It's fine.
Level 1. Level 1.
What's your HP looking like, my man?
We'll find out after these
I
attacks.
have 9 HP, so I'm not feeling great for Seraph.
I have 10 HP.
I have 10.
Seraph, how many do you have?
7 for the first one.
I have
Ooh.
1.
And then it's
You have 8 HP,
Yep.
Sarah?
4 for the second.
Alright, well, I'm unconscious.
Unconscious.
And then you lose a death saving.
That's okay.
Is this melee? Because if it is, it's 2 death saving
that's
throws.
true. So, yeah. This is why we don't throw the other person out of danger.
That's what he would have done.
I am
Okay.
healthier than you.
He's
He
Dumb.
doesn't matter. That's what he would have done.
Like, what? Kelvin's like, oh shit. Like, ooh.
That's what Seraph would have done.
Oh no! Fuck!
okay. Then it's Nyx's turn.
I run over to Seraph and cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you!
Thank you.
Wow!
I love that Kelvin was looking like, holy shit.
So
Calvin's hearing me screaming. He comes and he's like,
you dumb shit. You dumb piece of shit.
He's too kind. He's too kind.
you get 7 points of healing.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's literally your life.
1
Oh,
hit point.
thanks.
Too short. And then, how many feet did it take me to get to Seraph?
15.
Yeah.
After you 15 feet.
And they're all within melee of him?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend my last 15 to move him like 5 feet away. Force movement out of combat.
That would be an action.
Oh damn it, you're right. Fuck. I don't have anything else. I have nothing I can do on a bonus action.
Okay. So that's your turn.
Yep.
You can run away.
Then
No.
to taking 5 attacks of opportunity. Actually, 2, because the 3 that hit are still attached to Sarah.
Oh, great. Great.
So they're attached, like they're.
Ew,
They're mosquitoes.
mosquitoes!
So they're sucking my blood right now.
They're giant
Yes.
mosquitoes and they're sucking his blood.
Well,
Okay, but the sailors are gonna shoot at the things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really at the bottom. Shit. Makes sense.
looks like you take after your dad, Seraph.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Why would
I'll
you?
be
Oh.
so dead if Seraph dies. I'm gonna be so dead.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm keeping him healed. I have 1 more spell. You know, going into this, I expected to be the healer of the party. Because that's what Yoro became.
Okay, so 4 of the crew that have seen this hit.
Good crew. Heavy crossbows?
Light crossbows.
Damn it. Useless crew. No, I'm just kidding.
Victoria's like, hi. Tell him. She's like, you're not in Twitch chat. Tell him I say hi.
Yeah, so 4 of these creatures die, and there's 1 remaining.
Oh, perfect. Good crew. Totally trained crew.
Yes. I mean, to be fair to them, it was pretty hard to hit the ones attached to Sarah.
Yeah,
But they did it somehow without hurting him. So,
I'm impressed.
yeah. Because these are tiny creatures, too. So, like,
Yeah. To be fair, arrows can go through like deer all the way, so
yeah, they were careful not to hit Sarah in the process. So there's 1 left, and it's not attached to Seraph because they went for those first.
good.
And it's Yeissal's turn.
Yeissal, she just heard all this commotion.
Yeah, and she also saw Iris run out, do
And then
this
fly back.
flashy spell, and then fly back into the room, just twirling in the wind gracefully.
Yeissal will get up off her bed. How? So you said it's like a balcony right outside of the quarters, right?
No, that's above your, like, on deck level.
Oh. Okay. I will go up to basically where I can see everything.
Yep.
How much movement would that be? Because I got 30.
You're in the bed, which is furthest from the door.
Yeah.
So it will be 25 feet of movement to get to
them.
the door.
To get to the door. Okay, I'll get
Yes.
to the door. And you said it's only 1, right?
Yes.
Mm,
And it's now about 40 feet away.
Uh, mm, yeah, I'm not going out there. I just see Seraph on the ground, but is
Yeah.
he like
He's conscious.
okay? Mm. All right. She will just take out one of her swords, and she'll like shake it, and you see a bell dangles from it, and she'll shake it again and give inspiration to Seraph.
Good call.
That's my bonus action. And I'm gonna hold. No, that's a bonus action. I can't do. She will hold. No, she'll just cast Blade Water upon herself.
Okay.
That's my action. And I'm just staying at the door. I'm not going out.
And we're back at Seraph's turn.
Okay, well, I will stand up. Is this thing
Uh-huh.
within melee range of me and Nyx?
Yes.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take out my short sword and dagger, and I'm gonna attack it with both.
Okay.
So, short sword first. That is a 13.
Just misses.
God dang it.
They're fast and tiny.
You have your D4.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
right,
got
I do. Right.
inspiration.
That's a +1.
Yeah,
Did I
so
say?
you hit.
Okay, cool.
That one bell. Ding.
So do I get sneak attack for this then? So because Nyx is right next to
Yeah,
him, right?
but
Alright,
you're not gonna need it.
that's
I'm just
9,
telling you.
12 points of piercing damage.
You skewer this thing upon your sword, and it's very dead.
I will
And you-
put it on the ground and kick it off my sword when it's.
Yeah.
Ow. I will go back inside.
I'll follow him. You know, when you said friends for life, I didn't think you were going to just try to die immediately.
That was not
Wow,
that was not
short friendship.
the intention.
What happened?
I could
y'all
not
dead?
risk you getting attacked also, so I was trying to throw you to safety.
Seraph, I might be small, but I am pretty strong.
I understand that, but still, I cannot let anything happen to the people I am traveling with.
I understand, but I would prefer to stand beside you in combat, so that I could heal you if I need to. My healing is touchy.
So thank you for that. My plan was just to run back inside and not fight them at all. But they were a lot faster than I realized.
Ran by myself. You could have just gotten yourself out of danger.
Yeah, but they got here so fast, they would have hit us both, and I didn't want that to happen.
That's fair.
Did you see I killed that one real good?
That was very impressive.
No, I did not.
I saw.
Oh, right, you were. Right. Oof. Oof. Let's not tell your mom about that, okay?
You know, I think that's a good idea. And let's not tell your mom either.
Nope, who's my mom?
Don't know her.
Don't know her.
I'm just gonna
Who's
lay
that?
here on. I'm just gonna lay here on the floor for a little bit.
In the room, right? You're in the room.
Yeah, I'm in the room. I went back outside.
Just laying
Yes,
on the
I'm not laying out on the deck. Definitely not laying on the deck.
If he's laying on the floor, I'm gonna put the 4 stools around him and then take the blanket off the bed and make the tent
I
over
put the
him.
tent over top of him.
And then I'm gonna crawl into the tent too and sit with him to make sure he's
Oh,
okay.
so cute.
I am basically just looking over my armor because I don't know if when they hit me, did they pierce like my armor and stuff, or was it on like my arms and stuff
No,
like that?
it was like on exposed areas.
Gotcha. I'm just
Your
Like
neck
know,
and
mosquitoes
stuff.
into the
yeah, I'm just
skin.
putting some bandages on the wounds that haven't necessarily closed up and stuff like that. Basically, just bandaging myself up.
What
While I'm sitting in
actually
here.
happened? What was it?
Oh, I think they came from below the island. They said there's creatures that live on the bottoms of the islands.
And you decide to walk out.
Well, we didn't know they were out there. We were just curious and wanted to see the bottoms of the island.
But they did tell you that there were creatures underneath.
Yeah, but we
the
didn't know
island,
how
right?
close we were, and I was curious.
Curiosity can get you killed. Be smart.
I thought you were gonna say curiosity killed the cat.
Why would I
That's what.
say that?
Well, it's a saying, but okay.
Not here. It is in Aporia, but it's not here in Iroquois. Cultural differences.
Anyways, it worked. It worked out for no one got hurt. We're fine.
I mean, you did get hurt.
No, we're good. We're fine.
Well, fine. If you want to do that, then no one can stop you.
Do what?
Run out there and not think.
I mean, I was thinking. I was thinking I wanted to see the bottom of the island.
To be fair,
I've
he
never
didn't
seen it
run
or
out
something like that.
there into the danger. We were already out there, and then the danger came to us.
Yes.
We couldn't have seen it coming.
No. Yeah, it was pitch black out there. Couldn't see anything. They need better lights on the
100%.
exterior of the ship.
That's the issue.
Mhm.
They need better lights.
Yes. I should probably bring that up with the captain.
Yeissal just goes silent and just sits on the bed.
Yeah, just keep patching up the wounds. Did these leave big holes? Like, I mean, how big were these stingers? Or these like, are they stingers? Suckers?
Did they look like daggers? Dagger-sized wound?
It's proboscis.
Okay.
They're needle-like. So not too big.
Not super big? Okay, cool.
Like needles, like puncture wound.
They didn't mess up my tattoos, right?
Fuck you, did.
No.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Hey, that's rude.
That's a sonata just came out.
Asshole. Being an asshole. Jesus.
You sounded say that he ever did.
But yes, I will basically just check myself while I'm in the tent, and if Nyx is in there, you'll see that I have a short sword tattoo on my right forearm and a dagger tattoo on my left. That is kind of, the ink looks like it's kind of silvery-ish white, and it kind of like glows a little bit.
Whoa.
And you guys would see that Iris's tattoos were lighting up when she was using her magic. Kind of like swirls of like the ocean, like waves breaking.
I put those notes. I note both of those things in my journal.
But as soon as I'm done checking myself, I roll down my sleeves again, and they're covered up afterwards. Yeah, those things are creepy.
I hate them.
Ugh.
This is not my first time with them, and they suck.
Yeah, literally.
Yep, they literally suck. I hate
I
it.
don't like their body.
Okay,
someone who's
let's
allergic to
not
mosquito
body
bites,
shame
It-
the Sturge
I'm
right
just
now.
going to mosquito shame because fuck mosquitoes.
Yeah, mosquitoes suck.
Sure.
oh boy.
But it's in the middle of the night. You can go back to sleep if you want.
Yeah, Seraph would probably fall back to sleep on the in the tent that Nyx made.
I also fall asleep in the tent.
Oh, they're buddies.
I don't think Yeissal will.
No, go to sleep after that.
She'll just sit on the bed and she literally just.
All right, I'm going to lay on the bed if you're not going to sleep.
It doesn't have a
lets you.
blanket anymore.
That's fine. I have blankets in my bedroll.
There.
So, three of you fall asleep again. Yeissal will notice that eventually they do fix the ship and you start moving again. First going like backwards and then up. And it's a couple of more hours before the ship stops again. This time dock to a tower. And there's a knock on the door. And the captain sticks his head in.
Be considered a short rest, by any chance, or is this? Because I'm assuming it wasn't a long rest. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we have reached Drifthorn.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about that. I hope you're all alright.
Yeah, we're fine.
Everything's great.
Yeah, it's all right as I climb out up the fort.
I just walk out.
We're good.
'Cause it's-
Everybody's fine. If I could make a suggestion though, better lights for the exterior of the ship might be in order.
This is the brightest they could be, but you know.
Well, all right, that's unfortunate then.
I mean, they are like, you know, normal bright light within 20 feet, dim light, and there are a lot of them, and you're just bitter because you're an idiot.
I'm sure that it's not that bad when they don't miss the island. So, you know.
Thank you, Captain, for everything.
It was a wonderful ride.
Yeissal grabbed her stuff and her
bag. Put out the bridge for you to cross over to the tower.
Sarah's probably limping a little bit. You know, from almost dying. So you all looking for? I think we should find an inn. Captain, would you know of a good inn to stay at before we depart?
Well, the closest one, pretty good. It's the Sleeping Shipmate. If you go from the Skyport here, just right into the city, and take that street over there, and it like explains exactly how to get to the Sleeping Shipmate.
I'm sorry.
Nothing else.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking.
Jeez, guys.
Yeah, I like when you first said it. I was
in
like,
the gutter. I'm sorry.
I was like,
It's in the sewers, apparently.
Yeah, that's where it lives.
It's the Thieves Guild.
That's where my mind lives.
You said the Sleeping Shipmate, right? Is what the?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. Well, thank you again for the ride. We will make our way there.
Thank you for the subscription, Dan on the moon.
Oh,
hey, thank you, Dan.
Dan the man.
Yay. But there are workers there on the tower and everything, and they help you operate the lift to go down.
Is there a bell?
Yes.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Ladle.
The bell echoes throughout the otherwise silent night.
I want to ask them. Alex, you're frozen for me.
What?
You're not.
No!
You're not for us.
Acting up for me too.
Everybody's just dropping right now. I think it's a Discord issue.
Discord's been a bitch this week. Fuck
It
Discord.
has. It has been.
Okay, now it's like loading, but the quality is bad. But it's okay. Yeissal would like to ask one of the dock workers where they can find the sleeping ship, like directions.
The captain gave you directions.
Yeah. Oh shit, he did. But I got distracted by shit me. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
I was like, yeah.
I will lead you there.
I got distracted by the shit.
But as you're heading through the dark night into the city of Drifthorn, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
5 minutes.
Yeah, let Discord calm down.
Victoria,
Yes.
thank you for the subscription.
Ah.
Thank you, Victoria.
Hey.
Hey. So rude. I love you.
Love you.
All right, guys, we'll be back.
Yeah,
We're gonna
what?
take our break now.
5
Oh, yeah.
minutes.
5 minutes.
Goodbye.
Yummy.
Be back. Man, I'm just.
Hello, we're back.
Hello.
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 We're on
We're
a
watching
journey.
Christie's adventures in Japan,
Yeah, we got
and also
distracted.
watching Jamie eating cookies and milk.
Jamie's shirt keeps fucking me up.
Yeah,
I keep
because
thinking
it does that weird.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm having a stroke or shit. I'm thinking
Yeah.
like, oh god.
Sorry, I'm wearing a barcode on the screen. You know.
How much are you worth, Jamie?
$1.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
$2.
Oh,
I was going to
I'm
say
sorry,
100.
my mistake.
oh.
Okay.
That's gay.
150.
I'm sorry.
I'm selling feet pics for $50.
Oh.
Let us know how it is.
Please do.
Do a
Maybe she
spit
can
take
open
so
it.
we can see.
Yeah. Yeah, taste it. I'm pretty sure that tastes good as shit.
Shit doesn't taste good.
Tastes weird.
But it's strawberry.
Yum, yum, yum.
These are mega stuffed.
Oh, that's thick.
Just like you.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, that's kinky.
Anyway, guys, you're heading to the sleeping ship, mate,
Yeah.
Calvin says it's weird.
and you make it there just fine.
I lead the way.
With the directions, you reach it, and it's dark,
What is that?
but there's one like lantern inside at the reception where there's a very sleepy person.
Hello.
Hi.
Charge complete.
Would you like some rooms?
Yes.
Yes, very much.
Okay, there's costs 1 gold. And breakfast is included.
How many rooms are we getting?
I mean, me and Blue can share a room, unless you don't want to, Blue.
I don't care. We can share.
Yeah, I saw. Would you want to share a room?
Sure.
All right, we'll take 2 rooms.
Blue, you wanna, you know? Can I have a gold piece, please?
I put 2 gold pieces on the counter.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
And you get
I paid for
keys.
those last time. Why didn't you pay?
Huh?
I also paid for your ship.
That's because you have so much extra money.
No, I really don't. I'm almost running out.
Oh. How much do you have left?
Not a lot.
How much is not a lot?
Not a lot.
Uh-huh.
I show Seraph my bag, my coin pouch. And I've only got 2 gold in my coin pouch.
Why did you pay for us if you only... I will hand him a
You
gold
guys take
piece.
gold. No. You guys
I
take
hand
good
him a
care
gold
of me. No. I won't take it.
So are you having this argument like right there at the
Yeissal
reception? or-
is just staring at the person, just like.
We'll talk about this in the morning. I'll take the key that they're holding out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
The rooms are on the 2nd floor. They're comfortable. There are 2 beds in each room.
Perfect.
I want to see which room they go into.
The one next to yours.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go in my room and go to
That's
sleep.
not ominous at all.
I love how we were just like. You're so suspicious.
I'm gonna give it like an hour or so to let them fall asleep.
Okay.
The fuck you
I'm gonna
probably.
try and I'm gonna go. Did they lock the door? I'm gonna try and open it. Very quietly, of
I mean,
course.
I didn't lock the door.
What did he say? I don't know if he's out. Yeah, I guess she'll lock. Yeah, she'll lock it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and pick this lock then.
Make a lockpicking check.
Does he about to pick gold in his bag?
He's about to give him the
22.
gold back.
Yeah, you unlock this door really easily.
I'll quietly go into the room. Gonna look for Nyx's gold bag that he
It's
showed
still
me.
on me because I sleep with my stuff.
I'm gonna try and take it off of him while he's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
What is our passive
Make a
perception
sleight
when,
of hand check.
All right.
when we sleep?
Do you want me to also make a stealth check?
I mean, my
Okay.
passive perception's 15, so.
Natural 20
Minus
on the
12.
stealth check.
Damn it.
27. And then sleight of hand is a 17.
Damn rogues.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a piece of gold in his bag.
How's it feel, Jamie?
Oh wow.
Rogues. Fucking hate them.
I'm gonna quietly, after doing
Don't
that,
talk about my dad like that, you bitch.
I'm gonna quietly, after that, lock the door on the way out and close the door.
I'm gonna think my gold is like having babies or something.
They're having babies! Ooh.
They're
That
multiplying.
way.
And then I'll go to sleep.
Yeissal will get up early.
Okay.
Yeah, Seraph sleeps then. Because he almost died.
Oh.
He tired. Plus also staying up an hour off afterwards. Also, you know.
And you did sleep many of the hours you did sleep on a glass floor, which is not the most comfortable experience.
Yeissal will wake up for everyone else, but make sure she got her long rest or her long rest. Okay, and she will just grab her satchel. And walk out the room.
Mm-hmm.
Close the door behind her and head down to the bottom floor. Who's at the front desk? The same woman or same person?
No, it's gnome woman. She's standing on like a stool behind the counter.
So cute. Good morning.
Good morning. How can I help you?
I was wondering if you have information for me. I was wondering, have heard of this family, Clan Demiriv? Heard of them?
Well, it sounds vaguely familiar. But I'm not quite sure where they would be. I mean, I suppose somewhere in the somewhere in Centervale, I suppose.
Centerville?
It's the middle district of Drifthorn.
Okay. Thank you. I have If someone asks for me, can you let them know that I'll be back shortly?
Of course.
Thank you. Um, one more question. Uh, directions for Centerville.
Oh, just head up the main road that leads north. And you'll reach like another wall, but the gate is always open. Just
Okay.
walk in through there, and you'll be in Centervale.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
She'll see if she can make her way there to Centerville. She never been on this island. Oh God.
Yeah.
Does it look completely different than her home?
But the buildings look much the same. Either flat or rounded roofs, often with like murals on them. And you're not built as tall, maybe, as they would be on Anchor Island. They're like squatter and wider buildings here. But yeah, otherwise it's much the same. Just people don't wear like flowing cloaks or things like that, or tight fitting clothes mostly, or like jumpsuits or overalls.
Okay. Don't want to be blown away.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll head to Centerville.
And as you reach Centervale, like all of the buildings there are much like fancier, more well kept, and like there are places with their own gardens, and you see greenhouses and temples, and it's beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
And the streets are like paved with stone instead of just gravel, dirt.
What were Steven houses like? Were they more simpler, or were they about?
They were simpler.
Okay. Are there any guards or patrolmen?
Yeah. You've seen like throughout the city the city guards, as well as a few imperial guards.
And what are? Okay, remind me again. The imperial guards are uh
They're like above in rank of normal city guards, and they wear scale mail that look like silver
oh, right, because
instead
the
of
Everest, right?
yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I will ask just a passing. I'll just walk up to one. Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi. I was just wondering if you uh know anyone of the clan Demira.
Well, I know that they've got a mansion.
A man.
Yes,
Uh,
it's I think northwest from here, maybe close to the temple. Bahamut.
All right. Perfect. And how far is that?
Probably take you about 20 minutes to get there from here.
And are there any bookstores in this area?
That would probably be more in another district. Like Skytrade district.
Okay. Be on my way. I'll just head towards there then. Not towards the bookstore, the Temple of Bahamut.
Okay.
Because what time of day is it? It's still pretty early, right?
Yeah. Early morning.
Okay.
The Temple of Bahamut is pretty easy to find because it's unlike other buildings. It's got a tower, and much of the tower is decorated with platinum details, so it shines in the morning sun.
Ooh.
So you can use that as a landmark to get. And on top of the tower, there's a statue of a platinum dragon.
Okay.
It's really fancy. Super fancy.
Yeah, much fancier than what she did. Yikes. Okay. And they said they had a fucking mansion. Okay. Yeah. Tried to see if she go there, go to the mansion.
Remind me, does she actually know anyone else?
No, she
Yeah.
doesn't. That's why she's she don't even know who to ask for. I don't think she met anyone else.
But you reach the Temple of Bahamut, and it's much like the tower. The rest of the temple also has details in platinum and big stained glass windows with imagery of the platinum dragon. And
She
it
kind
is
of stops and look at.
gorgeous.
Wow.
And the stone it's built from is polished white.
Much more extravagant than one back home. Well then. If it's open.
The temple is open.
Are there any priests or she's not trying to interrupt anything? There is not a sermon.
No, it's still, early in the morning, and it looks like they're just cleaning a few acolytes, polishing statues, sweeping the floors.
She knows that. Excuse me. Morning.
Good morning.
My name is Yeissal. Just wondering if there's any members from Clan Demira. The guard had told me to visit here.
Well, I'm of Clan Demir.
Oh, well, that's good.
That you see, she is a dragonborn.
Well, she'll nod, reach out her hand. Well, as I said, my name is Yeissal. What's your name?
Iriaran. But you can
Irira.
call me Iri.
Iri. Beautiful name. Iri.
Thank you.
Well, I was just wondering if let me explain my. I am. You can say that I'm. I'm related to Heska.
Oh, that's right. I've heard about you. Now I remember why your name is familiar.
Well, hopefully he said good things.
Of course.
Um,
I wasn't aware that you were coming here.
Yes, kind of impromptu. Well, I haven't seen Heska so long since he left. I was wondering if you have heard.
Well, I mean, he came by. I don't know. I guess it was a couple of months ago or so. He was just passing through. But I haven't heard from him since. But that's not that unusual. I mean, it's far away, and
Yeah.
you know what the system is like sometimes. Things get lost.
Yeah. Um, actually headed there. See if I find meet up with him.
Is there something wrong? Is there anything I can...
Yeah. If you do hear from him, think soon. Would you be able to send me a letter?
Sure, where would I send it to?
I guess since leaving from Drifthorn, I'm trying to get to Paris. I guess.
Well, I could... I could try... Well, I know some clerics here. I could ask them if they have this magic way of sending messages directly to a person.
That would be splendid. That would.
I could, but they would probably have to meet you, so I could
Yes.
bring you to one.
Yes. I would like to meet.
She leads you to a door further into the temple, and she opens it to a hallway, goes to a door further down and knocks. And the door opens to an elven man. And she explains that it's important that he meets you because might have to send a message to you in the future.
Yeah. She'll shake his hand and introduces herself.
He introduces himself as a name I don't know yet, but I will make one up. He is Leo Farron.
My hashtag Leo.
Leo the elf.
Leo the owl?
Elf!
Oh.
He said elf! Why do you guys hear me saying things that I'm not saying?
I'm sorry. I thought you said the owl.
No. Ain't an owl. He's a
Okay.
cleric. Common.
Alright. Gotcha. Alright. She'll just make sure she remember his name. Okay. And I guess you'll spend some time with Aries, getting to know her.
Yeah, she is excited to get to know you.
Yeah.
She, tells you a bit more about, like, the clan, but you've heard some of it already from your
She does.
father.
Yes, I'll make sure to like look very inter- She doesn't give off like she heard it all. She just still looks actively.
Yeah.
She'll probably be there for like 30 minutes or so.
hmm And then Eerie will, say she has to get back to work.
Yeah. She'll leave. Yes, I will leave. And then stop by a bookstore, see if they have a history book.
Yeah. They have quite a few. It depends on specific history you
Um,
would look for.
a general history of Summerin Island or Drifthorn.
Okay. Yeah, there are smaller book. Summerrain.
Uh, she'll get like a medium if there's a medium sized book that has a lot of content. How much would that be?
5 gold.
Ugh,
Yeah. Books are expensive, man.
they are. She'll pays it.
Okay.
It's fine. Right. Within all that time, she'll get the book and head back to the inn.
Okay.
They're
Seraph wakes
probably
up
like an hour.
with Iris just like by his face, looking like this, waiting for him to wake up.
Oh God, what are you doing?
Good morning.
Why
Don't
are you
look at me like that. You love me.
being startled awake is startling. So,
I have a secret I want to tell you.
okay, what is the secret?
I looked in Nyx's book. It's really sad.
Did you ask permission to look inside of his book?
You know the answer to that. Why do you ask?
Because maybe those were things he wanted to keep to himself.
Yeah, but now it made me feel bad because remember when I called him a goblin?
Yes.
He was kidnapped by goblins. He hates them.
Well, maybe you should apologize for calling him that.
How do
Then.
well, yeah, but how do I apologize without telling him that I read his book?
You just go up and say, Nyx, I think we got off on the wrong foot when we first met. I am sorry that I called you a goblin. You don't have to make it seem like there's a reason why. You just
But it makes me want to hug him.
I mean, you can hug him. He seems like he would enjoy a hug.
It's really sad, Seraph. He was a prisoner.
Maybe you should just keep all that stuff to yourself. And if he ever feels like he can talk about that thing with us, then I will learn about it. I don't think learning about that kind of thing from someone else is the right move.
I know, but it just makes me nervous. Like, what if we run into goblins?
I killed them all.
I mean, yeah.
If that happens, then you have to make sure that he's okay.
We both have to make sure he's okay. That's why I'm telling you.
Okay. We will do our best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you need to like stop dying.
I didn't die.
Do you
I
know
am
what
fine.
would do if you died and she came here?
You know,
Do you know?
we don't need to think about it.
Then you hear at your door.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh no. Does he know?
Probably not. Do you want to let him in?
Yeah, okay, I'll go get him. I open the door.
This is really bad. This is really, really bad.
What's
What's
wrong?
wrong?
Yeissal is gone, and there's an extra coin in my coin purse. I think she became a coin in my coin purse. My coin purse ate her and turned her into a coin.
Nyx, I don't think that's what happened. Have you checked downstairs? Maybe she's down there eating.
I didn't think about it. I'm gonna run downstairs.
I just look at Seraph. And who else was digging through his bag without his permission?
I was just giving him his money back. He didn't. He only had 3 gold or 4 gold, and he paid for our room. That is not
Seraph.
right. So I gave him his money back.
You're a great influence. And I walk away.
I didn't look in his book.
I walked away. I follow him downstairs.
I will get dressed and I will also go downstairs.
Wonder
Is
where
she
I
down
learned
here?
it from. That too.
There are some other patrons of the inn, but you don't see Yeissal anywhere.
Oh no, it's just as I thought. She's a coin.
I don't think she's a coin, Nick.
Oh no. What have I done?
Wait, which coin is she? Take them out.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I dump all 3 coins out onto the floor.
Which one do you think she is?
Yeissal, which coin are you? Show me a sign.
I don't
don't
think
see
she's a
anything.
coin.
And you see this gnome woman kind of go up to you and you happen to look after the lady with the pink hair?
Yes.
Yes, I
Pink
think
girl.
she's one of these coins.
She said to tell you that she's going out, but she'll be back soon.
See, she's not a coin.
Oh, thank goodness. I really, really thought she was... Where the heck did this other coin come from?
I don't know. It's pretty mysterious.
And the gnome woman kind of like backs away, goes back to behind the counter of the reception.
Well, I guess I'll take good care of it while it's here. And I just put it back in my bag.
Hey, Nyx. Were
Yes?
you like really serious about making a band?
Not really. I mean, if I have to,
You don't want to?
we can.
Well, that doesn't sound very convincing.
I mean, will it make money?
Probably, yeah. My mom makes good money off that shit.
Well, I guess maybe we could try.
Okay, then I will also be back. I'm going to go shopping. Do you want to come shopping?
Oh,
Or
sure.
do you want to wait here for Yeissal?
I will
Also,
come
you
shopping.
smell breakfast.
I will eat breakfast, actually. You can go shopping.
Okay. I will grab like a pastry before I leave and go. Little bread or something. Like an anime, just eat it when I'm running.
As you're heading out the door quickly, you bump into someone.
Oh, sorry.
Well, sorry to you too. And you see this about 7 foot tall man with kind of like got light blue skin and almost white hair, kind of like shaved on the sides with, combed back. He's got tusks sticking out and like, square jaw, beautiful blue eyes. So he looks like he's an air genasi, but like a half orc air genasi.
He's hot.
Is he hot? I'm asking for Sierra's sake.
He's really hot.
hot. He's hot.
I saw him first. He saw
Go
back
for
when he
it.
saw.
Go for it. Get him. Get him.
Good morning.
Good morning. And he like steps to the side. Just so
Does he have any weapons on him?
no. But he's holding like a stack of flyers.
What's that?
Oh, right. Yes, I'm supposed to advertise. Please come to the House of Happiness tonight. We're having a special performance by the Silver Strands. It's going to be amazing.
What kind of performance?
Oh, they're a band.
Battle of the
They've
Bands.
I look over at Nyx. We have
They've-
competition.
they performed for the Empress herself several times. It's quite the occasion.
Oh wow. Hey, you know about bands. Is there a music store where I can buy instruments in the city?
Oh yes. If you go to let me see how to explain this. Well, I could show you the way
Sure.
if
What's
you
your
don't
name?
mind me advertising on the way. I'm Max.
Sure. Max?
Max.
Max. Hi, I'm Iris.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Show me where to go.
Okay, right this way.
Let's go.
He walks with you. It is in the same district as the inn, so you don't have to go too far.
Cool.
And he asks you on the way, where are you from?
Pretty far away.
Well, I can tell, but
It's from like. Have you ever heard of like Sandholm?
no.
Yeah, it's really
So
far away.
pretty far away. Yes.
Very far away.
That's exciting.
Yep. It's pretty fun. I mean, this place is way more fun than where I'm from, honestly.
Oh, I don't know about that. Well, I mean,
you
it's
guys
got
don't have
its moment.
airships. We don't have airships.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
That's
We're on
pretty
the ground.
sad.
Well, we have normal ships. Normal ships are pretty fun too, though. Like the ocean
Oh.
ones.
Well, I've never been on an ocean ship.
They're pretty good, unless you get like motion sickness. Sometimes people get sick, but I don't. They're so fun. It's really like calming to just be like out on the ocean. Although it's pretty cool to be up above the ocean too.
Yeah. I would like to go on the ocean one day.
You should go. It's pretty fun.
Oh, well, I've got my work here. As he, like, just in passing,
I'm trying not to read you
passes
guys.
out
Stop it.
flyers to passerby.
Here, I will help him while we're on our way. I will use my persuasion to help give out flyers so people don't say no.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
You're welcome.
Tell you what, since we have such a special performance, there's an entry for you which we don't have normally, but I can give you balcony seats, but at the normal price.
Ooh, sure.
Yes,
How much is it
thanks for your help. 2 gold.
per person?
Yes. But I'll also buy you a round of drinks.
That sounds pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Okay. Stop it,
You-
Jamie!
You reach the music
Trying
store.
to say something crazy? What? God
Do
damn
it.
We finish each other's sandwiches. That's what I was gonna say.
But you reach the music store.
Cool, I go in. Thank you! I don't know if he's
You're
coming in with me, but
welcome.
I give him his flyers back. I will keep one, and I will go into the store.
See you later.
Okay, see you later!
Oh, walks away.
I would like to look for a little drum.
Okay. I will search the prices of drums.
1 copper.
I highly doubt it's 1 copper.
I want a good drum. I don't want a drum that's going to break. Because I'm
Hit
going
it-
to be hitting
you
it
hit it
pretty
once.
hard.
And then it
Boom! Just like shove.
I mean, it would make it feel pretty strong, but one drum is 6
How much?
6 gold.
6 gold. Okay. Can I
One of
try
those smaller ones.
to persuade them for 4 gold?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, let me do my class thing. Hell yeah. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. 24.
Ah, shit. Yeah. You can get it for 4 gold.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Sorry, I just don't want to like break my like lot of money. So there we go. I like having even numbers in like my coin purse. You understand? It's a little OCD, but it just makes me feel better.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And they like look like they've been like in a hurricane and it's just like, what just happened?
I mean, yes, that's a very accurate description of Iris, a hurricane.
Is it that blinking mean guy?
Yeah.
Works for me. I take my drum back.
Yeah.
And the flyer.
Well, you realize that Max made his way back and he is in the inn advertising to the patrons, like going from table to table, giving out flyers, just charming people, basically.
I'll take one.
He gives you a little wink as he
Oh.
passes by, gives you the flyer.
The same guy?
Yeah. He's very flirtatious.
When he walks away, I will look over to Nyx because I'm assuming you're sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Did you see him wink at me, or was that just me imagining it?
I really definitely believe that he did wink at you.
Thank you.
But I feel like he's winking at everyone that takes a flyer.
Is he winking at? I'm gonna watch. Is he winking
Let's
at
see.
everyone?
Let's see. Could I have a flyer,
Make a perception check.
Okay.
please? Could I have one?
12.
Of course. Then he hands you one,
Does he wink at me?
then walks away. No.
He didn't wink at me. You're special. Maybe that, or maybe he thinks I'm too young. Maybe that might be what it is.
That could be it. 'Cause you do look kind of young.
Yeah, he might think I'm a baby or something.
I'm baby.
Baby.
I will just keep eating and giving side glances to see if he's looking this direction also.
Hey guys, look what I got!
You know, you definitely get a glance when Iris
Oh,
and drumming.
very nice. I see you didn't bring yours from home, I guess.
Nope.
I'm so happy you got another one.
Yeah. I'm so happy you got another one. That is such a mood.
It's like when kids get those toys that make noise and the batteries die, and you're like, oh, thank God.
Thank God. Yeah, but this doesn't have a battery. It's just not.
Iris.
Yeah.
That guy that you walked away with,
Max?
he winked. At
Wait,
Sarah.
Okay.
His name is Max? You said?
Max winked
Yeah,
at
he
Sarah.
said that if we come over tonight, he can get us balcony seats for the price of normal admission, and he'll buy us all drinks.
Oh, really?
What kind of
Yep.
drinks?
I'm assuming you're talking about the what's on this flyer. No, hold
Yeah,
this
look.
flyer. That is definitely very intriguing. I think it'd be fun to go and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And Yeissal finally returns as you're having this conversation.
I'll wave her over.
I go over. Good morning, everyone.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Where did you go?
I went to the bookstore, and I
Oh,
pull out the bookstore. I pull out the book, not the bookstore.
The entire
You
bookstore!
bought the whole bookstore?
I bought the entire bookstore, but no.
Oh, that's like life goals right there, to buy an entire bookstore.
That is literally my dream.
Yes.
Like, I don't even want to sell anything. I just want to own
Want
a
the
bookstore
yeah.
and have, like, game nights and stuff.
Oh.
I pull out the history book and hand it to Nyx.
Oh, thank you so much. I jump up on the table, I jump off the table, and give her a hug.
She kind of
And look
by
what
the
I
hug.
got, Yeissal, so I can help you with your performances properly.
Well, you are very excellent drummer. I believe that every good drummer needs a good drummer.
And that means we can officially be a band. So we're going to be a little bit competition for the silver strings. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're being a band.
Yeah.
Ah. Interesting.
You dance, they play their flutes, and I got the drum. We got a good mix here. And we can make pretty good money. And if we're lucky, if we do what Mom and Auntie used to do, we could like pay for our rooms and stuff with the money we make.
Oh, so perform in exchange for room and board?
Yeah. Get some tips.
Yeah, they used to do that all the time when
Maybe-
they were traveling around
maybe-
the world.
Oh my god, you guys, what if we get so good that we perform for the Empress?
Well, that would be definitely very interesting.
Mom can't say she performed for the Empress.
Very true.
Is a lot
Yeah.
to take in, and I think we should take it one step at a time. Probably.
Well, you have to keep your goals high. Otherwise, what are you doing? You said I'm cool now. This is a great idea, Yeissal.
It is a wonderful idea, and it does give us an opportunity to cash.
Yes.
Well then, can I
I
see
mean,
the
if
flyer?
we're going to have to like pay, oh, here you go. But if we're gonna have to pay for our trip to go all the way to the far island, we need money, right?
I mean, we could also go on
Indeed.
adventures.
What kind of adventures?
I don't know.
I'm sure there's people that offer work around here.
I've read lots
we
of
could
books
find
on
somewhere.
adventures.
Just a quick question. Seraph and so your parents were entertainers?
My mom and my aunt are entertainers, yes.
Ah. Oh.
Fine, we're not.
Oh. What were your... She just continued like...
Well,
Were they adventurers?
I mean,
kind of.
your dad kind of helped out with some performances, I thought.
Sure, I guess.
I don't remember. It was before we were born.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So when they had you guys, they just retired?
Pretty much.
When they had
No, they
her
still had...
and her sister.
Yeah. When I was born, then they retired. Well, after a year. I think they still went out while we were still there because we were with Grandma for a while.
Yes, we were.
Interesting.
But
Well,
yeah, our parents are pretty strong. But they're also really annoying, so it's probably best that you don't meet them.
I think all parents are annoying.
Right? So many rules. So annoying.
Rules and discipline.
Right? Oh.
I mean, sometimes rules are good. They
When?
help keep things in order.
Sometimes.
What kind of rule is good?
Not killing people.
Mm,
Good
Yeah, but
rule.
that's not really a rule. That's a law. I'm talking about the rules of the house.
But technically,
Like when
laws
you-
are
When your
rules.
parents...
Laws are rules.
If you don't follow them, you get punished.
Punish for stupidity. Stupid rule.
Yeah, stupid rules are dumb.
I think.
Not all rules are good, but some rules should be followed.
I guess murder qualifies. I'll give you that.
Not taking food from hungry dogs. That's a good rule.
Well, I don't want to eat dog food.
No, but like, if they're eating actual food, you don't take it from them because they're...
Well, what if the actual food is poison for them? Sometimes you have to take the food away.
But they'll bite you.
Well, then I'll bite them back.
This is the moment where you see like the most emotion on Yeissal's face. It's just straight confusion and worry.
I just look at Sarah. I'm like, help.
You say you bite the dog.
And keep in mind, Iris grew up with a dog in the house.
You bite.
He bit me, I bit it back. He never bit me again.
Oh no.
No, Victoria wouldn't bite.
No, Victoria wouldn't bite.
dog.
Maybe the one after Victoria, when Victoria
Yeah.
passed away.
Oh.
Victoria was a good puppy.
Yeah.
I was just biting dog.
Not hard, you just bite them on the ear.
She just looks down
Or
at
like
the
the
flyer.
scruff of the neck, you know, like when the mommy bites them on the scruff of their neck.
I like hide my ears behind my head.
I mean,
Nyx, are you going to bite me? I'm not going to bite you.
It's just a safety precaution.
I'm not going to bite your ears, Nyx. I was like
Alright.
3 or 4.
It is quite entertaining seeing a dog get bit by another person, though. The reaction is quite funny.
Yeah, you just gotta go on the same level. Like if you're both on the floor, you're playing around, the dog gets too rambunctious and that bites you. You don't draw blood. You just go ah, and it stops.
Okay. I
And
guess.
the same rule applies. If a person bites you, you bite them back.
I remember that's a rule. That right there, that's a rule, and I will remember
It's a good
that.
rule.
You said there were no good rules, and you just said one right
Well,
there.
that's my rule, so it's a
Look at
good rule.
It's a rule nonetheless.
It's a rule I made up.
As you're having this confusing conversation, Max has finished mooching around with, just smooth. What's that word? The other word, not smooching. Smooshin'?
Yeah, it's like M. I said M. S.
Something like that. He's
Schmooze. Is it schmooze? It's like a
Schmooze.
CH.
schmoo.
Yeah, it's like a weird.
Schmoozing is what was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not smooching. He hasn't
No.
been smooching anyway.
No, not
Oh.
smooching.
No
Smooch.
smooching.
Schmoozing.
There you go.
They're very confusing with similar words. I'm just saying.
I know. Yep. No, you're not
Yeah.
wrong.
I don't like that
But
word.
he's finished flirting with everyone in the room and giving them flyers. So he goes by your table and he's like, "See you tonight, then.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Bye."
Wait, you know I'm not, like, a kid, right? I just want to make that clear. I would like a drink, too. Just so you
Well-
know.
Of course, but we do have non-alcoholic. We're a family-friendly
But
establishment.
I'm not a kid. I look young, but I'm not.
Okay. See you tonight.
I wink at him.
And he walks out. He doesn't.
I'll give
Respond.
him a small
Aw,
wave
Nick.
as he leaves.
I just want to
You
be
just
winked
want
at
to be
too.
winked at.
I want to
trying
feel
so hard.
special.
Oh.
Alright, he really doesn't like me at all. He didn't wink at me. I winked at him, though.
Hey,
Oh,
Nick.
did you?
And
I-
also, Seraph,
thank
as you
you.
watched him, he
I winked
did
back.
not wink at everyone.
Cool. Good to know.
We just have a winking thing at the table now. We're just winking.
Just winking at
Wink,
each
wink,
other.
wink, wink.
Ah.
What are you all
Okay.
doing?
We're winking. He felt left out, so I winked at him, and now he's winking back at me, so I'm returning the favor.
I'm a little confused. Yeah, I should stay off.
Are you gonna come with us to the performance?
Sure. It'll be good to see extra cash or something. Or
Go about the competition.
yes.
Nyx, did you want to go to try and find a candle shop?
Yes. Yes, I would. I realized I had metal pots all along.
You do?
Wait, what?
She asks, mock surprise. You do?
I have a metal bowl, I should say.
Dirty 20 deception. You do?
I'm not actively trying to think.
Did you want to go see if we could find a
mold, yes.
a mold?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's set off. It's an adventure.
Did you all want to join us?
Are you just going to like candle making?
We're gonna try and find a candle shop. And if
Sure.
anything else attracts our attention on the way.
Like a job
Sure,
board
why
or
not?
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
Sure.
can look for job boards.
Sure.
Yee.
Is there a job board in this tavern? By chance?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be too
That's why he
convenient.
had to come in with the flyers.
Yep. So yeah,
For
we
the
will-
House of Happiness.
I will go back
House
to.
of Happiness sounds
Oh, is that where
quirky.
it's at?
Yeah, House of
Yes.
Happiness.
What
Okay.
is the House of Happiness? Can I act? No, our innkeeper. What is actually the House of Happiness?
Oh, well, it's a tavern, but like a performing arts tavern. All of their wait staff, I suppose, can do like tricks like juggling, dancing. They've got a stage where people can perform. I've heard they're having a special performance tonight.
Yeah.
I suppose we won't be having many customers here.
Unless
Well-
we stay here and perform at the same time as them and draw in more customers than their
mean,
performance.
I'm not gonna lie, Nyx. I kind of want to go see the other performance.
Yeah, we gotta know our competition
Plus-
level before we establish what we're going to perform.
Plus, Max is already said that he can give us a good deal on the room, so we can't let him down.
I guess.
We'll be
I
back here
get
to
really
see
bad
tonight.
vibes from that guy. I don't know why. It's just, it really...
Is it because he didn't wink at you?
No!
No!
That's not
Are
what
you
it is
sure?
at all!
Are you
no!
sure?
I'm
Can I
positive.
insight check him?
No, you're not sure?
16 insight.
It's not fully because of him not winking at me.
But it's not because he didn't wink at me.
It was increased because he didn't wink at me.
Man.
Before we leave, while we're at the counter, I will. Is there a candle shop or anywhere like that around here that we could go visit by any chance?
Not specifically just candles. There are general stores with candles for sale.
Well, we are looking for. Do you know any place that would sell like molds by any chance that we could make our own candles out of? That's what we're really looking for. I'm just curious.
Oh. Not sure about specific molds for. I mean, you could go to blacksmith and ask if they could make you one.
What if we made a sword candle?
That would be very interesting. We could see.
That seems excessive.
And we swing it around with it lit?
Isn't that a torch?
No, it's a sword candle.
I mean, this might be kind of I don't know if we have that much wax to make a full sword, so maybe it'd be like a dagger candle?
Dagger candle. Perfect.
Thank you. Where is the nearest blacksmith at then?
Oh, it is in yeah.
In the Sky Trade.
No. It's actually in Lower Horn. That's well, it's not too far from here. And she like describes the way to Lower Horn.
Sorry for so many questions, but there wouldn't happen to be a job board or anything like that in this city where people looking for jobs?
Oh, that would be at City Hall. It's in
City Hall?
Centervale.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sure we can find it. Thank you, but thank you for answering the questions.
No problem.
I guess we want to go to the job board first, or we want to go to the blacksmith?
Which one's closer?
It's I don't know
I
actually.
believe the Centerville was close.
It's further away probably than Lower Horn. Like it sounds like you were like right on the edge of Lower Horn.
Well, Lower Horn sounds. Maybe we should go there together.
Sure,
That's for
that
Candle.
sounds good.
Just real quick, completely off-topic question. To ritual cast, you have to have the spell prepared, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Does your druid? I don't know if druids have ritual casting. Do they?
Yeah, we have
Yes,
ritual
they do.
casting.
We have lots of ritual casting.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if they had the thing like wizards do. They don't have to have it prepared to cast a ritual.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
You gotta have it prepared.
Yeah.
But you're heading to a blacksmith, I guess. Inquire about candle molds, and that's the exciting place where we'll pick up next time.
Hell
The
yeah!
exciting place.
Because it's starting to get lighter outside, so
Uh-huh.
it's
That's how we
pretty
gauge
late.
when it's time to leave.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good game, folks.
GG.
Yay.
Thanks everyone in the chat for all of those subs.
Yes.
And stay
Thank
stay
you.
woke.
Okay. Yeah.
They were lit all night. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Love you, chat.
Love you.
Yeah.
Derek, get in on this shit.
Okay, I'm not good at doing this at all.
We taught you
There we
how to
go.
do it. There you go.
No,
We did
I'm not good at
it.
doing this at all. Okay, cool.
Yay. We did it, guys. Thank you.
Okay, we're out of
Bye.
here. Good night.
Happy bye.
Bye bye.